Do you wanna meet? 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 Well, 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 well. She says she wants some more reggae, a Luther banjo, a little Anita, and we can shut the party up right. Where's my? There it is. Can I put that there? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Oh, can I pet that dog? I want to pet that dog. I just want to be able to pet that dog. Pet that dog. I just want to pet that dog. Oh, I just want to pet that dog. Good morning. Oh God, why are you people here so early? Did the notification is my stream so consistent now that you're all getting notifications? We've done it. We've done it. We've infiltrated the YouTuber algorithm on this godforsaken channel. Now the fun could actually begin. Now I could spread my misinformation. Now I could be a nuisance to society like I always planned. That was always the agenda, boys. That was always the gimmick. I love water. The best types of water are like really cold water and then like lukewarm, almost cold water. It's so good. Especially when you wake up and have it. Oh, Angie, you're here early instead of showing up 3 hours late. Fucker. Oh. But good morning, my peoples. Good morning, my fair maidens. Good morning, my whores. Good morning, my chores. And good morning, my bores. That would never be something I say ever again. I just thought it would fit very masterfully, and I think it did. Oh, so frivolously. You know what I think? Woke up like 7 minutes ago. Good. Punish yourself by indulging upon me. Good morning, I'm. Oh, what are you? Matter of fact, I don't care. You're a hater. So remember like 3 streams ago, we talked about Brett Cooper and how all these people are coming up with theories about why she's getting axed from the Daily Wire, why she's getting cut from the Daily Wire, why this and why that, and why this and why that. And I just chalked it up to a bunch of bull, primarily because you can never really trust a bunch of people on the internet sitting around saying, oh my God, I have all the intricate scoop. Oh my God, believe me because I'm a leaker and I have all this information from the insiders at the Daily Wire. Remember that? Remember how we united the nations with that rhetoric? Well, it turns out she's actually gone. And the rumors were true. They were bringing in a replacement the whole time. And, you know, from everything that's been said publicly, boy, it seems like there's a gag order. Because it may just be the skepticism of just being in a world where you can't really trust any business, no matter how much they claim to, I hope you can hear my air quotes, care about the people. There's always going to be that layer of speculation that, oh, this company's doing some sketchy things. This company is doing the sketchy things, and all of which the schnoz on that one is crazy. I mean, everyone's got a weird nose. If you stare at somebody like nose first, you're going to realize how ugly literally everybody is. You stare at somebody nose first, you're going to show like all the ugly in a lot of people. But it was weird. You know what's crazy? People thought that they got... Oh. I just realized they replaced Brett in the profile, but she's still right there. Oh, no.
Welcome back to the comment section.
Shut up. Oh, I have you playing through the monitor, not through my headphones. Whoops. Gotta rectify that one. Oh, they were working overnight. Okay. Oh, and they lost a couple of subscribers. How many did they lose? Oh, well, it's really not going to be as significant as you would hope to be, or you would hope it would be, like first out, like first rip. But considering that they went from 4.52 to now they're at 4.5, I don't think it's going to drastically dip. Like, it's going to dip because there's going to be that diehard audience, that core audience that was there for Brett. Because it's just like the fucking Alex Jones thing. Yeah, you could remove Alex Jones and InfoWars really won't be the same. It won't be as profitable. It won't make all that fucking money. It'll just be InfoWars without the guy who made it into the fucking cesspool shithole that it turned into legally. But yeah, you're not really going to have the same stake and funk. And maybe that's the goal of the Onion for trying to buy that fucking thing. But overall, you're not really going to net a positive. Why are we up this early? What's on the agenda? Why can't you just be happy that there's a stream? Why? Why are you people never happy? Never. You people are never happy that I stream in the morning. Jesus. Never. Never ever. No one's happy. You know what? I'll just turn the stream off. I can't deal with this level of abuse. Not today, Satan. Maybe tomorrow, but not today, Satan. I'm happy. I can't tell. You're always bitching. I'm just late. Bro, what do you think you missed in 6 minutes? What do you possibly think you missed in 6 minutes? Nothing. There's nothing you could have missed in 6 minutes. Time don't move that fast. I know your life is drastically in shambles because of everything under the sun, but your life isn't over. It's not over. You just want it to be over. But I want to hear Brett say goodbye while she also talks about Jay-Z for some fucking reason.
Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true.
Oh God, I can't deal with this without having a... Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Okay, thank you. I was afraid. I was afraid that the same problems I have... I didn't bitch, I just went away. You went away for like the only correct reason. You did not hate me. You did not hate my opinions. You just hated seeing constant negativity. And not even just negativity, shit that just made you weary or just made you feel bad. And I shit you not. I don't know if it was karma or if it was just you. Ever since you left, I've been having way more fun. You're evil. It was you. It was you. You poisoned my channel. And then I just immediately had more fun with it. See? Yeah, you had to go away so that I could have more fun. You ruined my channel and I do not appreciate that. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe...
Oh, no one's going to believe that, Brett. I'm sorry. A week before, you had like 2 videos go semi-viral where people are saying, oh, she's being forced out. They're grooming a replacement. They already started grooming a replacement. The Cinderella room, the Cinderella Snow White movie that everyone's coming out with, it's ruined. It's all ruined. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's so ruined. So even when you could be, and I don't know, I'm almost certain she has like an NDA.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Would you? Like, would you really?
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Yes, Gingy on Twitch. People do care, and I'm going to show you an example.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I would never trust a white person to come near my fucking food.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
It's like they never know what they're doing.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Why does it always give people who aren't typing in chat? I don't know.
Also,
I don't care.
stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I don't think I really necessarily care that it ends up gifting. I'm more appreciative that anybody bothers to do that. And Oni, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. That's 5 of them. You never had French food, all you eat is Southern food. That's an incorrect statement. I just want you to know that. Like with a straight face, I just want you to know that you're wrong about what you just said, and you should be ashamed for casting that assumption. And you're also wrong about the fact that people care that Brett Cooper is no longer a part of the Daily Wire because they drastically subscribed for Brett Cooper. And I'm seeing now that they're losing more subscribers because it went from 4.5 to 4.49. And that's a sign that people were there for Brett. That's a sign that there is a core effort of people that were there solely for Brett. I wasn't wrong. I was unaware. That means you were wrong. Don't dress it up as something else. You were wrong. Accept the fact that you were wrong. The more you try to fight it, the more you make yourself look slow. Don't ever fight to prove that you weren't wrong about something you were clearly wrong about. It makes you look slow. Whatever, that's always the excuse. That's always the gimmick. And also, he quit. Have you ever watched an anime, Miggy and Dolly? No. I only watch anime that consist of people killing each other or traumatizing other people. Attack on Titan, Parasite. Like, come on, y'all know my anime. Oh, and romance anime. And romance anime. Like, I can't lie, I love a good romance anime. You know what I'm talking about. But primarily, I gotta see like a group of people killing a bunch of motherfuckers. Just like straight like that. Made in the Abyss. Don't know what that is. Are you recommending me an anime? It better be good or I'm gonna have a fucking problem. I get tired of motherfuckers recommending me shit and then the shit end up being poo. I don't like poo anime. You recommend me shit, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Leon, can you speak Creole? I could dedicate time to it. Horimiya slaps. I agree. That was probably one of the best romance animes of like the next couple years. And I'm saying that because I believe next year there is one that comes out. Hold on, let me get the name so that I am telling you all the correct information. It's called The Fragrant Flower That Blooms with Dignity. That's going to be fucking amazing. That's going to be fucking amazing. I'm a sucker for tournament style anime. Have you heard of this anime called Pokemon? That's a tournament style anime.
Believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories.
And I don't care what any of you say, Sword Art Online is actually a good/great anime. You fuckers only wanted to see video game death matches, and then when they gave you fairies, you all went gay.
The truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined, and I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section.
Boo! We didn't subscribe for this. I mean, I don't know what I subscribed to when I watched Brett. I was just watching. I was like, oh, this spunky ass fucking personality kid's got. Oh, wonderful. It's so great. Good for her. She's existing. She's a part of the Daily Wire. I'm going to sit here and give you the hottest take possible. What did she even talk about? Political shit, pop culture references. Basically, imagine an opportunity where you could actually gain a younger audience in terms of getting them to come to your platforms and all of that. Brett Cooper was it. Brett Cooper was their way to get like a younger audience, and it worked because in terms of who the fuck you're gonna listen to or who you're gonna watch is like a, let's say 19 to 21 year old. Are you watching Ben Shapiro or are you watching Brett Cooper? Chances are, strong possibility, you're turning on Brett Cooper because it's a younger, more relatable person who could not siphon you with a bunch of bullshit telling you that, well, technically she still did it. She was still like, saying shit that was political anyway. So no, that stance really doesn't hold too strong for me.
And I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together.
Christmas 2 weeks away. Yeah. I hope you get nothing for Christmas.
Leaving the show and the platforms that we've built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter over these last 3 years means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, so let's chat again soon, but in the meantime, go touch some grass, kick some rocks.
You're supposed to say shake some ass or touch some ass. More relatable. It's more relatable, Brett. And I already watched this, so I already know what's about to come. And this is why I think this is a categorical PR move to make sure that a lot of people save face.
Catch up shortly. And now for some final thoughts from the God King himself, Jeremy Boring.
Like, this is a PR fucking statement.
We're sad to see Brett go, but we're excited to see her take the next step in her journey. Brett's an amazing talent, both as a personality and as an actress.
I think it would have been more fine to have her just be like, hey, this is my last one. I'm glad they opened the fucking video with this, because motherfuckers will see like, oh, a message from Brett Cooper after all the cock teasing, and then they'll get turned off by the fact that, oh, I'm launching a Daily Wire clothing line. Yes, she's an actress, either former or current.
It's been a pleasure to see her bring the comment section to life these last 3 years, and her performance in the Pendragon cycle is sensational. I'm certain that whatever Brett creates next will be filled with the same joy and laughter and heart that she's brought to all of her work at the Daily Wire.
I'd argue it'd be a little bit more. So to book in the dumbass comment of, does anyone really care? We weren't watching the comment section. We were watching Brett. People are loyal to people. Nothing against Regan, but we are subscribed to Brett Cooper, not the comment section. So you're basically going to get a through line understanding that, yes, people did come here for Brett. If Brett decides to create a farming channel where she does farm chores, I will tune into every video. Comment making Raven behave like Brett for the last few weeks to prepare us is psychologically evil. What are you talking about? They were grooming you. What do you mean? This is very bad for the Daily Wire. Honestly, I didn't expect to tear up. Didn't realize I was this attached to your show. Oh, God. Well, that's what happens when you connect with individuals. Looks like I'm unsubscribing. I didn't subscribe for the comment section. I subscribed for Brett. No hate against Regan. But what the Daily Wire needs to learn is that, and I think they're about to, is that you cannot replace a host on a YouTube channel. This isn't a talk show. YouTube channels are built on their creator. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know. I think the only one that has had even a modicum of success with replacing a motherfucker so far is Game Theory. I think Game Theory has been like the only channel to replace the host who essentially retired, and it's gone fine. Like, it hasn't been this big issue. It hasn't been a slow burn. It's been fine. I've still watched the theories that I want to watch because, let's be honest, I never watched every Game Theory. Like, when they started getting into like, phone horror games, that's when I tuned out. I was only here for that fucking sweet FNAF lore, baby! Like a true man. Smosh is also doing well. I thought Smosh still had its same host. Wasn't the gimmick that Smosh started with 2 guys, then they became this fucking corporation, added more people, one of them left, and then that guy who left came back, and it's still like mainly a bunch of people, but the 2 main guys are back? Am I wrong? I haven't watched Smosh in a long time. Smosh popularized mukbangs. That's my conspiracy theory. That's my hot take. Because they had like the lunchtime with Smosh shit, and it was what I fucking watched. More of a ghetto Smosh type of guy. That also. I did enjoy ghetto Smosh too. I stopped watching Game Theory when they started doing theories on random slop args or whatever the fuck indie horror. Oh man, I've gotten a kick out of all the indie horror games because fuck, it all can't just be a saturated space of, oh, we gotta fucking focus on FNAF all the time. FNAF's awesome, but you know, FNAF got kind of stale at some point. Not stale as in I stopped watching, but more stale as in, hey, you know, gotta expand this in a way that makes the most sense. But that's Brett's response, and there's really nothing else because after this she just gets into the Jay-Z fucking thing, which I still don't care about until somebody goes to jail. And as long as motherfuckers ain't going to jail, we'll be fine. I don't watch the Daily Wire. I didn't realize she was their face on YouTube. She's arguably one of, which is the correct statement. The horrendous part is that the face of the Daily Wire is Ben Shapiro, and the characters that join along the way are Matt Walsh, formerly Candace Owens, somebody named Michael, and I think an old guy. I think those are all the people who are the faces of the Daily Wire. But Brett was the fresh face individual that was able to liven up a lot of political discourse, especially in this ecosystem. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor commenting with all. You gave our generation a voice. That is true. For as much as anyone might say in terms of maybe hating Brett Cooper, I think she is now 24, 23. She did give a lot of people in that age group, which is still my age group, a voice to feel like, hey, we can navigate this political discourse in a way that isn't complete fucking brain rot. And people enjoyed it and people consumed it. And it was enjoyable content for everyone to fucking look at. Like it was never bad content. It was content people could stomach. Everyone in the Daily Wire is a Sith Lord. Well, at least this Sith Lord was actually pleasurable to fucking enjoy and listen to, and wasn't just, hey folks, I can't do a Ben Shapiro to save my life. But yeah, the channel's now, one could make the argument, bleeding subs. But I don't think it'll be a substantial, like, we're gonna wake up. We're all gonna take a nap and we're gonna wake up and now the channel went from 4 million to 2 million. If it does, boy, they might want to just discontinue this thing because it won't be a net benefit. You already noticed that in terms of subs, or not subs, but like view count, Brett blew these motherfuckers out the water. Like, you can compare the videos and you can see, like, the ones with Brett have all these views, have like 400,000, 500,000, and then ones with Regan have lower. They're still making hundreds of thousands, and I predict that they will continue that, but it's glaringly obvious that in terms of this conversation of, oh, well, what's the future hold for the Daily Wire, or at least for this comment section channel, it's going to be a bumpy road ahead, but you know, I don't want to see people fail. I hope she has fun. I haven't watched one of these videos that has her in it because, you know, I was a Brett stan. And, you know, I'm excited to see Brett thrive because she made her own channel and with no videos is probably going to hit 100K, which I'll be excited to see it. I was looking forward to the Daily Wire Snow White film. I don't know why. It was just going to be Snow White, except it was a live action because everyone wants to get into that live action market. And they were going to promote it as, no, it's not woke, so you should go watch it, which is not really. As soon as I hear that as a selling point, I'm just annoyed. And my lack of care goes way into it. Might be she's new to it, but yeah, she's new. If you're talking about the fucking Regan, do you recommend watching her? Yes, because Brett's easier to stomach. If you can't stomach like the ongoing dronings of people like my main man, Ben Shapiro, and you could stomach something quick and easy, I'd recommend watching Brett Cooper. It's more palatable. Why is she leaving in the first place? So she cites her own choices. Will we ever know the legitimate reason? No. Will we get a bunch of baseless speculation? Yes, because that's what we got 2 weeks before this. We got, oh, she's leaving because of reasons regarding her birth. Whatever the fuck. Oh, she's leaving because of an issue with Jeremy Boring or whatever the fuck. Oh, she's leaving because of this fucking reason and that fucking reason and this fucking reason and that fucking reason. You're going to get all these fucking baseless speculations. Do I think she'll ever be able to fucking come out and say it? Nope, because after Candace, they're going to make sure to lock up all these motherfuckers under an NDA, which is the correct move. She's leaving YouTube? No, she's leaving the fucking Daily Wire. Pay attention. Pay attention, class. She's no longer... How the fuck are you saying she's leaving YouTube and then on the screen it's her goddamn YouTube channel? This is why the American public is viewed as slow. No other reason. No other logistical reason. Just this reason and this reason alone. I just joined. Well, pay attention. Pay attention. I wish I had like a ruler so I could smack it. And I could fucking just pay attention. Pay attention now. But to continue the trend of proving the point that people care and to prove that Jen was actually fucking wrong and that the next time you should just say you don't care, which is more easy to understand. Here comes cringe. Now, we went through all these comments and they're like, Brett, sad to see you go, and I'm not gonna stick around and all this shit. Now here comes cringe. There are a lot of great female commentators out there. No, they're not. But few had the reach that Brett Cooper for young women had in this country. This is true. Brett Cooper did have a reach towards some young ladies. If she's leaving the space to pursue other passions, I get it, but this will be a huge loss for young women facing a barrage of radical insanity. So, if Brett Cooper wants to clean up her mental by getting away from politics either altogether or just more frequently, just to focus on, oh, I don't know, things regarding her life, that's her choice and I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Who else is out there that we could point to fill the void? You? Aren't you supposed to be one of the people that's supposed to like be against all this woke, which is the same thing Brett's against? Like, aren't you supposed to be somebody palatable that people can consume on a somewhat of a weekly basis? No? The Quartering is a poo-poo. Joe Rogan is the new Brett Cooper. Oh, God. Jimmy can become the new Brett Cooper. It's crazy. Now, honestly, this is a pretty normal response, right? You're sad to see someone like leave an entity that could, that was, not could, was like, a little safe haven for the young women in terms of having conversations and understanding, right? But then Brett for Quartercast after she posts the video uploading that she's done. Then we get this. Brett, I'm sure you'll be a huge success out on your own, and I would absolutely love to have you as a part of our rotating cast, along with Melanie Mack, Hannah Claire, Luke Weirchange, Styx, the guy who's on the hook for abuse, and Gothics. Come hang out a few times a week, get paid while you build. Now, I might be a little bit fucking egocentric, but I'm almost fucking certain this woman not only has money saved up from working at the Daily Wire, but isn't this bitch married to a man who's willing to provide to her? We need Brett on the Quartercast crew. Do your thing, folks, as well as Melanie Mack, Hannah Claire, Gothics, all these people. Let's get her in the fold as she builds out her own thing. If I was Brett, like if I was in Brett's shoes, I would look at this and be like, fucking weirdo. Like, and I'm not going to sit here and completely shun this idea that she's going to go and be like a guest. I don't think she needs to be a recurring character on that platform. She could show up as a guest and like do like an interview, talking a bare as fuck interview, because let's be honest, she's probably not going to be able to spill the beans on everything in regards to her leaving the Daily Wire. I'm almost certain she won't say a fucking word about our good buddy Candace. I'm almost certain she won't be able to say a word about our good buddy Candace. But let's be honest here, buddy. I'm hoping Brett Cooper joins the Quartercast just for the memes. I mean, come on. And she responds to her fucking former co-worker. I'm a big Brett Cooper fan. She's an enormous talent and will have a bright future no matter where she goes or what she does next. Very sad to see her go. She responds, so grateful for you, Matt. We can make gingerbread cookies. Great response between former co-workers. The Quartering. There's a gingerbread house contest this month on Quartercast. Hannah, it's fate. Ugh. It's just ugh. Like ugh. Like, does no one see this and think this is bad business practice? You do not do this in terms of wanting to reach out to other people to get them to come on to your platform. This is never what you're supposed to do. What you do is send them an email or a DM just being like, hey, I hear that you're now available. You're not like under the restrictions of contracts and whatnot. Would you like to come on my platform, do an interview, talk for a while? We could, do memes, talk about current events. That's what you do. More appropriate than how I mapped it out, because I mapped it out like kind of bad. And then she's a married woman. I don't know if she's married. I know she's engaged. I saw the picture of her like with like, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm engaged. I was like, oh, good for Brett. Like I saw that. But it's like, bro, you don't do this. This is bad business. And there'll be some dumbass who's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with this. This is weird. Like it's literally what you said, Eli. It's a stench of desperation. Desperation no one asked for. Like no one asked you to be this cringe about this subject. No one asked you to be this weird about this. And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to somebody hoping for a collab. It's weird when you want her to be a part of the fold, acting like, oh, well, she now has no income. Bro, she with no video and a half as fuck announcement about it on Twitter. She did not post that she has a YouTube channel on the video, or at least I'm misremembering if she did or not. Bro, she don't need you. Will it be good to have her on your channel? Sure, as an interview, but as part of the fold? No, she don't need you. And to have this layer of desperation out there is sad and also douche. And I recommend no one do this. If you want to reach out to content creators, never be this much of a fucking bait, because you will be viewed as nothing more than a fucking weirdo. Who wouldn't turn down the quartercast? I mean, like, did he do any more? Oh God, he did more. Ew, stop. There are a lot of great female comments. Oh, I already read this. I already read this. That's my mistake. I already read this. It's still yuck. He is cringe, but he is free. Yuck. You could be cringe. You could be free and not be this. You can be free without being this. It'll behoove you, because it just reeks of a layer upon layer of desperation. Speaking of which, so as you all know, I am very upset. I'm angry, if you will, if you could call it that. I'm very miffed, is the proper word, at people. I'm very miffed at people, but I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore of the white savior. You angry every day? No, I'm not. I'm actually quite calm. It's the human race who turns me into what I am. If it weren't for the human race and your weird, egotistical attitudes to everything, I'd be fine. All you people that want to be correct, and then you get proven wrong, and then you all turn into passive-aggressive little fucking freaks. So gross, so weird. But white guy alert. I never miss the white guy alert. You just all expect it to be immediate. It'll never be immediate. It'll just be when I deem it necessary. So, as you all know, this guy, who I think is named Jake, is now the ire of me, because instead of being a normal person who actually wants to build something, he wanted to fucking bitch to the ether and think that it would be a good job. Which has led to everyone looking at him and shitting on him. Because when you come up with the idea of trying to get people to care about your charity by trying to guilt trip and threaten other people with information that you know about them that you don't disclose unless it somehow benefits you, you're viewed as a scumbag. You're viewed as a piece of shit. You're viewed as somebody who's not trustworthy. And more importantly, your charity takes a hit, because who could look at your charity and think now that, yeah, I could fucking buy into this charity. They're going to think, no, fuck you. I'm going to hate you now. Well, what? Oh, you don't know? Well, summary. This guy on the screen is an annoying piece of shit. And I mean an annoying piece of shaducky quack quack. And you'll be delighted to know that the longest video of the year is for me is gonna drop in a couple of hours, where I fucking categorically, where I compiled all those fucking clips you saw and I just upload them. Can I give a conspiracy theory on his H3H3 vid? No, I don't care. All I know is he fucking made a video trying to say, hey, this guy's faking this. And I can prove it, and he doesn't prove it in any way, and it's fucking terrible.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to come
And apparently this is his apology after getting chewed out by everyone.
on here and address the most recent video that I made. In that video, I spoke about a topic that's extremely sensitive to me, which, to be honest, was my first mistake.
I think even, like, there's some... Didn't he get mad because H3H3 didn't know how to pronounce, like, the fucking... deformity, disease, or issue, and that was his reason to speculate that it was all a lie. Like he doesn't really know about this, he doesn't really have this, he's faking it. And wasn't the gimmick like, oh, Ethan thought he had it because he did the smart thing, he went to the hospital and got clued in by a doctor, which is what you're supposed to do. It's like you go in and they fucking tell you, hey, you might have this, and then come back for a future checkup, and then you worry about it, and then they tell you, no, you don't have it, and then you say, no, I don't have it, it was just a scare, and then you go from there. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to self-diagnose that you have bipolar disorder. You're not supposed to fucking self-diagnose that you might have a blood clot disease. Go to the doctor. If you feel something wrong with you, and you feel like it might just potentially be something that hurts the urethra, just fucking go to the doctor and deal with that at the doctor.
I let my emotions dictate my actions, and that led to a tone that was confrontational and aggressive. My intention was to stand up for a specific group of people, but instead I came across as an asshole. I
would say this in the video, so you know you're gonna hear it again, but yuck! A white savior. I hate you people. You're always fat and white, and no one cares about you. No one loves you. Everyone fucking hates the fact that you exist because you're so white. Yuck!
I didn't consider how my words would affect others, and for that, I'm very sorry. I've also come to realize that no amount of explanation can undo the impact of that video. And so for the discomfort or hurt that it caused, I also apologize. I recognize that my reaction...
He fucking tried to say that someone was faking a disease with no information, and now he's guilt-tripping people into giving money towards his charity because he doesn't know how to run any fucking business. That's what he did. Emily! How are you, Emily? Are you well? Are you teaching the youth that they will end up being failures like most teachers are supposed to do?
Was partly fueled by my own...
Are you telling the youth that if they don't graduate, they're going to end up being fast food workers, as if that's one of the worst things you could possibly be? An employed individual?
Experiences. With my nonprofit, I frequently read applications of people who are in the most terrible situations possible, and hearing someone talk about health in that way...
Are you teaching the youth that they're going to end up homeless if they don't get a passing grade? Emily, are you letting the youth know that if they fail your final exam, that's it for their lives and they're never gonna fucking succeed? Emily! Oh my God! Dick! Stephon Diggs with the automatic dick ball. Oh my God! I just threw that up for the fuck of it. I threw that up for the fuck of it. Oh my God. That was a dick ball and beyond dick balls. Oh, dear Lord. I don't understand what's wrong with working at McDonald's. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Like, I'm gonna never shame anybody who's working. I don't care that you're working a job that you might find embarrassing. The motherfuckers who will shit on you for working at McDonald's don't have a fucking job. They don't make any fucking money. So continue to make that bread. If you fucking 16, 17, 18, that's your first job, you work at GameStop, you work at Walmart, you're working. You are working. Do not be ashamed of that. Because the motherfuckers who are gonna try to shame you have no money. They're hoping that they could bank on some Christmas coin and nothing else. They're hoping that they can make money via Christmas and their birthdays. No, I'm not. You're such an asshole. I teach elementary school kids who are special needs. Oh, that's worse. But you know what? We love the special needs around here. We love special needs around here. Except for my one friend who, never mind.
They really bothered me. But that didn't mean that I needed to post a dedicated video that just turned out to be me ranting about my own frustrations. I also realized that I shouldn't have posted the video if I can't handle people looking into my health history and claiming that chronic Lyme doesn't exist. I also sincerely want to apologize to Ethan for not
continue? No. No, Emily's here. I want Emily to like me, and I can't have her like me if all you fucking people are here trying to spread rumors about the hatefulness that we have all around. You know, we can't have that. We have good impressions for Emily because she's black, allegedly.
Considering his health anxiety.
All right, wait a minute. This is all or nothing. This is the final play of the game. I'm either gonna fucking win the game or I'm gonna choke this bitch. Oh, he choked. Sack. Game over. I win. Pussy. You're a loser. You're a loser. Be ashamed of yourself. I won. Beefcake all around, fucker.
Anxiety. I took it as a completely different
Johnny Man motherfucking Zell for the fucking dub and the player of the game. 232 fucking yards, baby.
thing, and that
white quarterbacks
only fueled my anger in the process. I understand that
they go to fucking replay at a dick ball. Oh my God, it's a dick ball. My goodness. Emily, the allegedly black chatter. Yeah, you know how it is. You always got to question fuckers and their sanity. I got to view the highlights, please. The fact that I have to defend my blackness. I mean, you knew what this was going to be. You knew what this was going to be. Oh, please. Are you telling me that that dick ball is not on record? Please. Are you telling me that that dick ball is not on record? Please. No, please. Please. That was an iconic fucking dick ball. Please. Cam Ward. Devontae, I think this is it. This can't be it. Is it? No. This was too far. Yeah, this is what I did. But, oh, good replay anyway. I'm going to get my students on you. You know what, You know what? Since you said that, since you want to be rude, I got something for you. Since you want to talk your little shit, I got something for you and your class. This is only for the terminally online people who know specific layers. You fuckers have your skibbity and your toilet riz and all your current day brain rot, but only true patriots know of this brain rot.
Let's get retarded, everybody. Let's get retarded.
Play this for your fucking class of speds.
Everybody, let's get retarded. Come on, shit. Let's get retarded. Come on, let's get retarded. Let's get retarded. Look. Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist. Then across your chest and try to bite your ear and go.
Grab your fucking. Put your hand in there, try to break your wrist, put it across your chest, and try to bite your fucking ear, and go. How do you people not know about this? How do you people not know about this? Oh, this is lore. This is internet history.
Look, put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist. Then across your chest and try to bite your ear. And go Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist. Then across your chest and try to bite your ear. And go get retarded.
It's the Let's Get Retarded song. It came out 8 years ago. It has 1 million views. Please, don't be this.
Everybody, let's get retarded.
Leon, this is just a you know me. What? How do you mean? My boyfriend said he seen it. Give him a blowjob right now. Kangaloo, fucking stop watching this shit and go give him a blowjob. He is an internet historian. He is an internet historian. Give him a blowjob right now. He deserves one. Tell him I said it. Tell him I said it. He deserves a blowjob.
Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody.
And only one comment. I hate my life. I hate you people. I hate that I'm the only normal one here. I am the only normal one here. Please.
Let's get retarded.
Yeah, play this for your fucking group of spads. How did I miss this video in 8 years? Just because you people suck. Here, you all want the Gaming Witch, you want the link? Here you go. Everybody, let's get retarded. I'm normal? Oh, fuck off. You watch a guy who wears a pink hat on occasion. You're not normal. You're just as fucking deranged and deprived as everyone else. What were we talking about? Oh, yuck. Yuck. This guy. Normal, watching the retard dance. Yep. You all are not normal. You all are haters.
Looking at an irregular blood test is extremely concerning, and I shouldn't have commented on that. Having been born into health issues,
Oh, this is the dick ball. This is the dick ball. This is the dick ball. This is the fucking dick ball. You gotta understand the precision. You gotta understand the precision. Get this white piece of shit off my fucking screen. You gotta see the precision on this motherfucker. You gotta see the detail. Ooh, bow. Look at the precision. He one-handed it. He one-handed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so fucking awesome, dudes. I'm so awesome and cool. You have no idea how awesome and fucking cool I am. As a fucking man, this means the world to me. You sound way too excited about that dick ball. That's why your punk ass is having a bad Christmas. That's why you stupid motherfuckers are having seasonal depression. That's because you look at a motherfucker who's enjoying his life and you think fucking pain. All you want to fucking think is, oh, woe is me. Fucking ridiculous. You hear me? Fucking ridiculous. Just because your life is miserable don't mean my life gotta be miserable. You hear me? Seasonal depression will not get me. It's tried. It's fucking tried. Matter of fact, I'm texting PG. I'm telling PG seasonal depression will not get us. I'm telling PG seasonal depression will not get us. I'm gonna all cap it too. I'm gonna say each word I'm going to text to her. Hey, woman, listen to me. I know you sitting there worrying or maybe even sad. But seasonal depression will not rape us. I'm not saying that. We will smile and persevere. How the fuck do you spell persevere? Fuck it. I don't have time for all these words. We will smile and be great. We will live out of spite. Basically, wait a minute. Why are you still here? You're supposed to be talking. You go give him a blowjob. I don't give a fuck if he can hear me. He's gonna be smiling over the fact that he just got the best wingman ever. I am his greatest wingman, and he's already in a relationship. I'm getting him a blowjob off of knowing retardation. Leon keeps bullying me and shaming me for what I do for a living. No, I appreciate you. You're teaching the youth. I thought you were teaching. Never mind. This is gonna sound bad if I say. You know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm already past the point. I thought you were teaching the normal kids how they're gonna be failures. My fucking English teacher. My former English teacher sat there and drastically let people know if they don't pass her class, they're gonna be nothing in life. And where is she at right now? Nothing in life. What about this dick ball? I'm just, the precision, the expertise, the gooch butter on this thing. It's just like, come on, that's one-handed. That is one fucking handed. That is one-handed. Come on. How can I not care about this? How can I not care about this? Did you pass her class? Duh. I got a fucking high school degree and a college degree and a fucking job in cybersecurity. What is she doing? Teaching people who steal from her. That is a teacher. The fucking senior students stole her car keys and put them in the ceiling. And she was none the fucking wiser. And she stood like right at like the front door of the school where her car was parked because her dumb ass thought somebody was gonna go near her car and get in it. She's a fucking moron telling us we're gonna be failures in life. You allowed 17-year-olds to steal your car keys and your lunch, you fucking bitch. I'm sorry, I'm just so stuck on this. I need this. Can I save this, please? I beg of thee. I need this whole thing saved. I need this whole thing saved, framed even, because it was immaculate, my boys. It was immaculate way to go about this. It was amazing. And we waved to the crowd in obscure beauty. I need this. I'm saving this. I'm saving this. It needs my preservation. When I was a senior, they put stink bombs in events. Yeah. More like cyber terrorism. Gaming, which just because you are a successful candle saleswoman doesn't mean I have to stifle my dreams. Do you understand me? I get it. I'll never be as successful as you. But at least I'm working hard. At least I'm working hard. I want to make a smoothie. Can I leave and come back and make a smoothie, please? And like, I need you people's fucking permission. I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. I'm gonna fucking make a goddamn dragon fruit banana smoothie. And while, no, you have to entertain it. I mean, I'll still be here to entertain you. I just need like a 5-minute intermission to get things going. Banana and peanut smoothie? Can't do that. I'll die. I can't eat anything of peanut relations. I'll die. Do you want me to die? He's gonna do the burr right into the mic? No. For me to do that, I would have to bring my blender in here and then set up my fucking fruits and then do that. That's too much work. I need to find music. Do I care about copyright? Do I care about copyright? Do I care about copyright? I must figure this out right now. Do I care? Do you like money? I don't have the heart to tell you how much money I make on this streaming channel. I don't care about copyright. Fuck it. Don't play it again! I'm back. And I have my dragon fruit banana smoothie. Hey, I know this song from a meme. What is this song? Fuck you. Don't fucking lower the standards of this fucking great song to your fucking pointless edgelord memes, you fucking waste. His song breeds generations, you freak. We don't have time for your Discord pedophile ring memes, you fucker. Why is it my sole purpose to bully anyone I see fit in the chat? How do you people subscribe to me? I am nothing but a nuisance. I'm a noose on all of your necks. Boo, bring back the music. You know what? Just, I don't care. Fuck you. Don't get mad at me because you hate your life that you can't handle music for any longer than a length of period of time. Fucker, you. I need to add dragon fruit to my grocery list. I'm running out of dragon fruit. I'm very upset. Probably because some people are into getting bullied. Well, keep your fucking fetishes over the fuck there. Don't bring them here. We don't want them. Your fetishes are not of my desire or design. I don't want them. I don't appreciate them. Hold on. I'll be back again. Now, I'm back for real this time. All right, no need for the music this time. Eat enough dragon fruit and you'll become a dragon. Is that gay ass internet logic that you people come up with for your fetishes? Because I will have none of it. I will not respect any of it, giving us the Hassan treatment. No, I'm not. If I gave you the Hassan treatment, I'd be eating and leave. That's the Hassan treatment. That's the Hassan treatment, and you know it. You know it. I was about to look up something. Oh, I want to keep track of the comment section's social blade. Oh God, it's bleeding more. It went from 10 to 20,000. Woke up to a gifted sub. Thanks whoever that was. That was Oni. Thank Oni. You do it right now, you fucking peasant. He fucking graciously gifted you on your birthday. It's not your birthday. Oh God, I love dragon fruit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, dragon fruit's so good. It's so good. It took you forever. Quit your bitching.
I was numb to how startling it can be to be an adult and look at a blood test that doesn't seem right. Also, as a viewer, I can absolutely acknowledge that I reached out to them to try to work for them or ask for collaborations with crew members. But in no way did them not hiring me fuel this video. I've been trying to...
I can't believe that. I can't believe that a disgruntled guy wouldn't fucking try to attempt to bring down somebody's empire because I didn't get hired for the job, so now I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem because how dare you sit there and not do a good job in hiring me.
To work for them through like a job or internship since I was 16 years old. I did not make a video 6 years later as a way to get back at them. My girlfriend and I are very, very grateful for the opportunity that I was given to be a full-time content creator. Lastly, there's a lot of speculation about my nonprofit Never Stop, so I thought that I would just address those as well. The clothing brand started in 2017, like selling things to family and friends. And then in 2022, when I got a platform, I decided to give 10% of all profits to people in need. And that...
Why? Oh, it's because you're selfish and, you know, that crummy little 10% doesn't really mean too much. Oh, I don't have it on the screen. Whoops. Whoops. That crummy little 10% really doesn't net anyone a positive. Oh my God. I spent $40 on this fucking gross looking hoodie. Now, a whopping maybe what? after taxes, $8 of that goes to a fucking homeless kid who needs surgery to fucking be a bottom. We're not getting anywhere in our productivity.
Then there was such an overwhelming amount of need for donations that I decided in 2023 to turn it into an official nonprofit so that people's donations would be tax deductible. Since Never Stop is a new and small organization, I pay all the startup fees so that the donations can go to people who need them. And I do hope that someday Never Stop can sustain itself, but it's just not there yet. To be totally honest, picking one person a month to give a few $100s to is sometimes awful. I want to be able to...
Leon, you absolutely can't do math. You know what? That's true. But you know what else? Goodbye. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early for all this sass!
To do more, and right now I can't. In closing, I want to reiterate my apology to everyone affected by this video. The tone was inappropriate and scummy, and that does not reflect the values that I wish to embody as a content creator.
You've done a great job in these last few months doing that. You've embodied a content creator so greatly. The fuck did I just press? Oh, I pressed the fucking link to this fucking multi-stream thing that I got going on here. Yuck. Someone married this guy. Hey, love is out there for everyone. I hate the fact that you people don't believe in love. You watch all your fucking podcasts telling you that women are whores and men are poor and cooking with Kai and all this extra shit. You could be normal or you could live in inferiority. Which one do you choose? I know which one I choose. I choose the smart decision. I choose the one that nets me the most positive. Why? Because I'm hungrier than fuck. That's why.
Taking this as a learning experience, and I will commit to never repeating this mistake. From now on, I'm going to refocus.
I mean, at least he didn't repeat it. He just ended up, guilt tripping a bunch of people because that was a positive. Because in the grand scheme of things, what matters is the friends you make along the way. And the ability to fucking see clairvoyantly in that you made a mistake and you learned from it. And you went from baselessly speculating that someone is faking cancer or a disease or an illness or their mother's illness to trying to shame a bunch of people into donating to your struggling charity because you're a poor, disenfranchised white guy who's using his white supremacy to guilt trip people into money. Racism!
Because my efforts on the content that brought you to my channel in the first place. Your support means the world to me, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I thank you for your understanding during this time where I tried to learn and grow from this experience. Thank you.
Did he grow? At least he tried something new. I mean, yeah, you gotta give it to him. He tried something new. He tried something new and informative and creative, which was callously trying to guilt trip people into giving him money because he doesn't really know how to run a business. He doesn't know how to run an empire. He doesn't know how to start up anything. He doesn't know that it costs money to do these things. He's not aware. You know what? It's his own fault. It's his own fault. And you know what's crazy? This video is a great opening.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Tyler Oliveira. In my opinion, Tyler Oliveira is a grifter who is making content that he has no information about. And
boy, isn't that so much the pot calling the kettle black? Like, isn't that just so much of the pot egregiously calling the kettle black? It's like, you shameful little bastard. You egotistical little twat. And I don't have the same energy as I had when I first lambasted this cretin. And you know what I did after just yelling into the fucking void about this creature and his creature antics? Do you know what I did? I continued to enjoy my life. Because in moments where I get really snuffed out, I just take a break. I just take a break. It's good to take a break. It's good to relax with an iron fist. Because without the iron fist, I wouldn't have the capacity for the iron lung. But I want to learn. I want to learn the lore of this fucker and his fuckwit antics, because it's always interesting watching these people do things. It's always interesting watching them like move and saunter about to see if they fucking move stupidly or move dumber than how they did previously, because these people never like learn. They always just disappear and then try to learn something else, because that's what matters. Them being stupid. The iron spleen, yes.
Welcome to a new series on this channel, where I'll be criticizing some of the worst influencers the internet has to offer. Today we'll be discussing Jake Doolittle, one of the most generic breadtubers on this platform. If you don't know what a breadtuber is, it's a loose
Thank God. Oh no, I'm gonna learn, so my mind is corrupted.
collective of online creators who express viewpoints from the far left, and usually respond to content made by the far right. Now, I myself don't think there's anything wrong with making fun of idiots like Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh, but what I don't like is how these creators always act as if they have the moral high ground, and ignore nuance in any given situation. Hassan Piker is the biggest example, though
5.25% of adults above 40 have never been in a relationship because someone's for everyone is a myth. Oh, you shut up. Someone's for everyone. You fuckers don't go outside. You fuckers allow your trauma and your ineptitude and your selfishness to distract from your ability to actually succeed. There's someone out there for everyone. It's not a myth. You just didn't try. Try. You know what? Stop watching this goddamn stream and go try.
Other names
You above the age of 40 motherfuckers.
in this loose collective include Noah Samson,
I mean, look at Emily, look at Kangaloo, they're over 40, and look at them in relationships.
Ethan is online, Nick is not green, D'Angelo Wallace, and a bunch of other copycats. Now, this isn't a political video. Rather, I want to criticize Jake Doolittle on a content level and explain why he's a shit YouTuber, starting with...
I'm 28, damn! I mean, that's basically 40. You really think, like you are already like 1 foot in the grave. You might well just put the rest of the body in the grave. You're already dying. You might well just, crop it. Why are you both saying you're not 40? I don't believe any of this.
A lot of these breadtubers have a
What name? Who's named Emily and is not 40 years old? Like, what the fuck? That's a birth defect. Like, your name is Emily. You're automatically the elderly.
similar setup to each video. Just find content from a far-right influencer, set up your half-decent microphone, and just start talking like you're trying to stay quiet in a library.
I understand that my skin doesn't look the greatest. I've
Yuck!
been posting a video every single day.
My real name is not even Emily? Oh, well, I don't believe that. You spent so long having that as your name. Now you want to say it's not your name? A month ago, you lambasted me because I made fun of your Emily name. And now you're telling me it's not your real name? Methinks you're covering up, you fucking government operative.
For almost 2 months. It stresses me out. I get acne, and then with my acne, when I get stressed out, I pick at it. If you want to feel good about your skin, then you can use my skin as skin spo.
Jake Doolittle is super boring. I can barely make it through his content. I don't even know how he can. Oh wait, he is an editor. Bless that poor soul.
This is the internet. No one puts their real name. What a bold assumption. A lot of people put their real name. Have I ever put my real name? That's besides the point.
Jake just spats out the same repetitive, uninspired content over and over again, multiple times a week. He'll latch on to whatever drama is going on that day and add nothing new or interesting to it. An example of this is his video on that conservative rapper who made the Target diss track. It's 14 minutes of him just sitting there, reacting to it, while only adding on really unfunny jokes.
Now what's this about? Paw Patrol? Are we really attacking Paw Patrol? Listen, I get that you have guns on your sweatshirt, but what's this face for? This like soy face YouTuber face? What's it for? Love Paw Patrol.
It's one of
Why you're grown? See, this is what I'm talking about. You're a grown man. Why are you watching Paw Patrol? Am I able to be critiqued? Am I the one to critique people on this? Because I'm the guy who proudly stated last stream that I'm going to watch Hey Arnold. Like, am I the guy to critique this? But at least I do it with style. You know what? That's my one-armed man. I do it with style. I just go like, oh, go watch Hey Arnold. Why? Because I love old cartoons. Not, I love Paw Patrol. Like, that's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it.
Those topics that could have easily been discussed in like 3 minutes before moving on to something else. But nope, gotta make it its own video to make more of that sweet, sweet revenue. Another thing he'll do is react to past content that he thinks hasn't aged well. His Jeff Dunham video is him, again, just sitting there, watching some of his stand-up and going, ooh, that's kinda racist, I think.
It's fascinating to me that a comedian who bases all of his characters off of stereotypes, dangerous stereotypes if you will, is still one of the top-selling comedians of all time.
What I'm about to show you is Jake's content in a nutshell. Guys, I found this old show, and I think it's transphobic.
Seeing? Good. Seeing Chef as a transgender troll? Priceless.
You see that? He referred to him.
Was that a fucking scene in Total Drama? I do not remember that. Of all the shows to have that, Total fucking Drama. No fucking way. Bluey is so much better. Why the are you not, are we gonna stop and deviate this whole fucking stream where I learn about a white guy to fucking show you all the great cartoon kid shows, and I smoke you all with my knowledge, and I bring out the tier list and fucking put all of this shit in fucking F tier as I destroy you all with the knowledge of what will be an S, and you will be pissed off.
Him as a transgender troll. That is not okay. This should not be tolerated this day and age. This show should be removed from every single platform. This is crazy. That Duncan guy? Oh, disgusting.
I've become a fan of Rob's media. Because what in the fuck? Why do you just have this on the screen? Why do you just call him a pussy on the fucking screen? That is the sign of a guy who doesn't give a fuck. We love it. We love the signs of a man who does not value the fact that, you know, it's all content at the end of the day. But fucker just threw it out there for the wolves to see. Call him a pussy. Just straight pussy.
In January of this year, Jake uploaded a video discussing a Hot Ones video made to promote the film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Now, so they got Antonio Banderas to voice this, I guess. It's just an ad for Puss in Boots. That's all it is.
So if it's not...
Yes, child, because that is what movies and movie studios do. They do things to promote the movie. And I think over the past year, maybe longer, the gimmick for some shows and movies is to go on Hot Ones, and they animate the setup, they do voiceovers for it, and the fucking Hot Ones guy just like talks over it or responds to questions asked and answered. The fuck, they did a Family Guy one.
Not that big a deal. Why make an entire...
What did I miss? Oh, nothing. Just the quartering weirdly trying to negotiate Brett Cooper to join his group of people, and a white guy. That's pretty much it. That's all you've missed. Nothing of substance. I know there's always something to miss on a Leon stream, whether it be a rant, playful banter, the tug of the ear, all those things. But no, you've missed nothing so far. Be proud of yourself for showing up an hour late.
Entire 12-minute video on it. Anyways, he just makes some...
If I was like 6'6", I could be at Orlando Studios right now playing as the Grinch. I would be an amazing Grinch.
Unfunny jokes as usual and nitpicks the quality of the video.
Puss in Boots is hilarious to me. I've always thought that name was a little funny because to me it sounds like that term for like lady parts. You know what I mean? Like I go, puss, ooh, okay, don't know what to do with this.
Bro, what? Mainly he talks about how unnecessary the skit is, despite it actually being decently entertaining. Pretty ironic that this guy is saying what type of sponsorships count as unnecessary, since he himself takes them. Now I don't have a problem with him taking sponsors in of itself, but why does he have a problem with it?
Because he's a fucking... The dragon fruit drastically did something to my brain. I'm in a state of nirvana. The reason why all these people like want to self-virtue signal about all these different things is because they want you, the common man, to look at them and say, wow, You are ungodly, so relatable. That your pure takedown of this drastic fucking corporation. How dare they sit there and make a profit? Ooh, no. They should never do that because, you know, I always thought Puss in Boots was so funny. Because it's a play on, you know, lady parts. You can hear me choke myself to death. But it's such an interesting play on, you know, lady parts, and it's just so amazing. You know, because lady parts and lady parts. And also, I'm a virtue signaling cuck.
And even if there was something to criticize,
and also he's fat!
He does it in such a boring and monotone way.
If you cropped out the hand and it was just his face, it would look like someone overseas begging their family to pay their ransom.
But the worst part about this...
You're a guy wanting people to donate to charity. I could legitimately scam the fuck out of his charity. And I would do it in such a style that would leave him bankrupt and destitute and in trouble with the IRS. Gaming Witch said it earlier, cyber terrorist, that is an option, but it's an option I will never take because I respect the business of cyber security. And I would never, unless prompted by the government.
Video is this clip.
Never say lady parts again. Why, are you not in tune with your masculinity that you can't say lady parts? Lady parts. Are you entrenched in those lady parts? I'm gonna goon in your lady parts.
So Puss, cats notoriously have 9 lives, but you're on record as saying that this is your last one.
Yeah.
That's kind of depressing. We're gonna introduce children to their mortality early.
I'm gonna kill myself. Has he not seen? This is the same thing as that one guy who's like, "Oh, you can't watch Moana. It's demonic." Have you fuckers not seen these movies? Where your parents are either not there, dead, or the fucking child has to travel the world to figure out how to beat some fucking cataclysmic being. What the fuck? And he looks, unfortunately, like he's in my age range. So he should know.
You've been on record as saying that this is your last life. Cats have 9 lives and you've used 8 of them. It seems like the next time that you perish, you'll actually perish. It was nice knowing you, and you better fucking hope the check clears before you croak.
Yep, this numbnut thinks family-friendly movies can't discuss death. Oh no, this movie...
Fuck, didn't Shrek 3 have a fucking character die? Also, to the motherfucking house, boy. And he quit. People have been dying in cartoons for like 40 years. Au contraire, longer. They've been dying in cartoons longer. What the fuck was he watching? The Nature Channel? Oh wait, the same goddamn Nature Channel that fucking shows lions eating each other? Not each other, but fucking eating gazelles. Something terrible happens in Big Hero 6, a kid's movie. I won't say it because I don't want to spoil it for you, Leon. Well, you forget the fact that I probably won't even watch that. So you can go ahead and spoil it. What? Does a kid die? If Baymax dies, I would be traumatized if Baymax died. Because Baymax, even though I know nothing of that character, I do know Baymax. And I'm almost certain Baymax is like promo to use at Disney World. And in like PR ads for like anything Disney related in a commercial. Like, oh my God, look at all these collaborations. It's Baymax. I'm almost certain Baymax is used as like fodder for ads, and it's wonderful.
He is teaching kids about death and their own mortality. They shouldn't learn about mature themes. Let's just have them watch Cocomelon videos until they turn 18. What a pussy, man.
So this is something that I've seen, like, oh my God, the new Cats and Boots movie is so violent. It's like teaching kids are going to die.
Baymax from Fortnite would actually make me rip my own neck out, because I know of Baymax from a Disney movie I didn't even watch. So if I see some fucker who's clearly a slowly developed sperm come out of the woodwork and is like, oh my God, that character's from Fortnite, I'm gonna eat my own foot.
Yes, everyone fucking dies. Sorry for teaching them nature? What are we supposed to do? Tell the kids, no, you're never gonna die. No, you're never going to die. It's 1000% never gonna happen to you because you're in the safe bubble. This game.
I have a fucked up story to tell everyone about why I am what I am. There was a phone call made. I won't say where, but you could guess where. And there were several of us. And one of us decided it would be a great idea to pretend to be something that they weren't in order to ensure the residence of younger individuals. And the person who made reference to doing that never went to do anything about that. And last I heard, a bunch of young individuals were very much upset. Leon's want to know how I got these scars moment. That's definitely not my how did I get these scars moment, buddy. You want to know how I got these scars? Back in the day, there was these things called Razor scooters. Talk about some shit that's equivalent to a nuke. Those things hurt like fuck. And I mean hurt. Especially on your shin. If that thing connected with any body part on your leg, you might as well just go to the hospital.
It most likely pushes for gay rights, trans rights, to push it upon younger people, but death is not okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah, this video received quite a lot of backlash, though I can't show you any of the video's comments since he disabled them.
What a pussy! He's gotta stop, bro. Am I like the only one who accepts the fact that all of you are not going to agree with me and I could either just ignore you or deal with you? And by deal with you, I mean just go to sleep. Real men use ripsticks? No, real men stayed at home and used tech decks. Fucking poser. But am I the only one who recognizes that everyone's not going to like your fucking video and people are going to have a problem with it and people are going to take issue with it and they're going to be upset that you said something that they didn't like? I did the fucking stream on the main channel where I shat on all these people who were complaining about GTA 6 and somebody came in and was like, it's going to be bad, cope harder. I'm not trying to convince a populace that that game is going to be bad. I'm saying I am going to fucking buy the game and I'm going to have fun. Why? Because it's GTA 6. How could I not have fun playing a game that I've been playing longer than a fucking decade? It would have to be drastically fucking bad. Just because of a fucking mission where I'm probably going to have a gay person as a sidekick will not turn me off in saying GTA 6 woke garbage. No, I will not be scoping through the entirety of the game to find some intricate detail to piss myself off and be like, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to like what I like and I'm going to hate what I hate. Just like I did with Spider-Man. Oh, but what about Dragon Age? Do you see Dragon Age anywhere in this fucking library? Do you see Dragon Age like anywhere in this library? No? That's because I don't fucking play those games. Look at the game I'm playing right now. I play sports games, shooters, Japanese RPGs, and I go about my life. I don't go out of my comfort zone. I expand my comfort zone so that I could be more in tune with things that I like, so that I don't have to be pissed off with things that I don't like. It is quite literally just that easy.
Ultimate bitch move. Now at this point, you're probably wondering, Rob, why dedicate a video to him? He doesn't seem that bad. He just makes bland content. Well, things get worse from here.
Roasted by Peanuts. I also hate peanuts, but if that's a YouTuber, I have no idea who that is. If it's the peanut, known as the thing that you could consume, whether it be in nut form or in butter form, I hate peanuts.
So Orange Peanut, for those
okay, it's a person.
of you who don't know, is a commentary channel and troll YouTuber who likes to get a rise out of unfamiliar viewers. The best example of this is his Chris Tyson video, where it seems like he'll be criticizing Chris over transitioning. But instead he gives a pretty based take on how Chris has been boring for years. Nobody should be giving this much of a shit about the situation.
Chris is an adult. Whatever he wants to do, he can do. And at the end of the day, It's his choice. However, nothing he can do will offset the fact that he isn't funny. And that is the most important thing that we should all be talking about. Chris has been in the background of Mr. Beast videos for like 5 years, and I have not once laughed at a word he has said.
Peanut, or Tony as I'll be calling him from now on, has made a few videos critters, mainly the extreme ones who use the movement as an excuse to be lazy and unhealthy.
I remember that I was an elite athlete for 18 years in one of the hardest sports in the world.
Doing what? Speed eating?
Now, Jake tried taking a crack at correcting Tony, but failed in the process. In December 2022...
I may be weird about this, but I'll reserve my criticism for GTA 6 when they finally release it. The trailer looks great, though. Oh, crazy! That's weird? You know why that's considered weird? Is because we live in a world where you must have your immediate thoughts and opinions based on it without even getting your hands on it or even really seeing anything about the fucking game. Most likely, the next time you're going to hear about anything officially regarding GTA 6 is going to be at the Game Awards, when they win most anticipated game of the next year. And if they don't win, oh well, shit. But when they win, I'll be happy. And also, just because I saw this from the Black Hokage, and I'm going to repeat it and reiterate it, if you're a motherfucker who only plays a certain genre of games like Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, I don't want to hear your fucking opinion about games. You're a traumatized child who can't escape the echo chamber that is those 3 games. I have friends who all bitch about, oh, I need to find a new game to play. I need to find a new game to play. Then when you recommend them something like Marvel's Rivals, it's like,
Jake uploaded, "Fat acceptance is a bad thing," where he calls out Tony for being fatphobic and being a big meanie. There are multiple things wrong with this video, which Tony himself calls out in a response video. First of all, Jake mostly just makes fun of Tony's appearance and slight speech impediment, which isn't very accepting of him.
Like, I understand that this guy is accepting of his, armpit bruises.
So what he's referring to there are my shoulder stretch marks. My shoulders grew so much in my first year and a half of working out that there's just stretch marks on them now. I'm not ashamed of them in any way because they're a clear indicator of my hard work in forming my body to something I'm actually proud of. I'm sure, Jake, you have some stretch marks from all the weight you've gained in the last 2 years, but those I'm sure you're not very proud of.
He also makes baseless assumptions about him for more lame jokes, like that he's a frat guy, uses steroids, and has a bad relationship with his mother.
You're a fat guy, you have weird pedophile hair, and you have a great relationship with your father. Wink, wink.
Despite that, he attacks Tony for making assumptions about the unhealthiness of someone who weighs 400 pounds.
Diets do work. I'm sure she's probably tried one, not stuck to it, and after 1 week gave up and said, this shit's not working. And then this...
I can't believe the orange peanut just said that. I mean, you don't know that. You can't assume that about her. You can't be like, yeah, by my calculations, you've been on a diet, but it was only for a week and you didn't stick to it. You don't know that about the person, right?
So he's saying I shouldn't assume things about people when I don't know their life, but he literally just said 10 seconds ago that I was a stupid frat guy. So there's not a lot of consistency here. You can either assume things about people or say that it's not okay to assume things about people, but you can't do both. Like, it doesn't work like that.
But easily the worst thing said by Jake is this comment.
It's a possibility that you can't do certain things, like bench an unconsenting girl, right, Orange Pea?
What? Sir? Are you... I love white saviors now. I love white saviors. These are the greatest idiots on the planet. They will always be... Everybody fucking... You fuckers always wonder... Oh, Leon, where do you find all this shit? Well, the internet often provides its greatest calamities at my front fucking door because no one knows how to actually be a rational motherfucker. And there's this great phenomenon going on all these different platforms where everyone's discovering that all these people that you look up to or that you go to for information, yeah, they're all pieces of shit. As I've stated, they're all pieces of shit. They're not nice people. They're pretending to be nice people. They're cosplaying as nice people. And they're hoping they never get into a moment where their real self comes out. Because when the real you comes out, ooh, buddy, does no one like you? Does everyone hate you? Does everyone want to see you fail? Does everyone want to see you not prosper? Because you're a piece of shit. The guy you're currently listening to right now, me, is a piece of shit. And every day he tries to get better. And that's not some gay little fucking virtue signal to be like, oh, well, I'm trying, so you should try. It's to say I fucked up enough in my life to where I want to improve. Very slightly. Very, 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 very slightly. Do I think I'm doing a good job? Sure. Do I have elements that I can keep working on? Sure. Will I? Yes. Why? Because it's my life. I want to be better in certain avenues. And if I fail, I fail. But if I win, my dick gets 3 inches larger. And that's the best outcome for me.
Peanut?
Huh? You want to repeat that one for me, Jake? We went from nice, lighthearted roasts about appearances and background and content to all of a sudden you're accusing me of not caring about consent of girls? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, genuinely.
Yep, he claims that Tony doesn't care about consent. Just an out of the blue, horrible accusation about someone he doesn't know. Now, after Tony released his video and called him out on saying this, Jake caved in and the two had a call via Instagram. Jake apologized for the statement and then disabled the comments on the video.
Boy, this is somebody who's done a real good job bettering himself. Am I right? Don't you all feel that rush of like, I've changed my ways and I've done better and I've made sure that the world makes sure that I've done better because Zooey mama. Have I done a good job in letting the world know that I've done a good job? I've changed. You know, I've falsely tried to claim someone was faking an illness. I falsely claim someone doesn't care about consent. I don't know how to run a charity. I guilt trip people because I'm some bitter loser. I've changed, guys.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Well, hello, Devon. Welcome to the realm.
What defines...
Somebody told me I had a raspy voice. Is that true? Is my voice raspy? Is it bad? Is it a bad kind of raspy? Or is it like a good type of raspy? I want to know. I want to know if I have like a good type of raspy or if I have a bad type of raspy.
So blatantly bad about Jake Doolittle.
Tell the truth! Yes, McMuffin, you lie. You lie. You don't mean it.
Is on his political views and style of content.
I didn't ask if I have a lovely voice. I asked if I have a raspy voice. Do I have a raspy voice? I need to know if I have a raspy voice. The good type of raspy? Oh, Lord.
As boring as that may be, but instead his hypocrisy.
It's because I stopped smoking weed. Be thankful and or petrified that I didn't do this stream when I like woke up, because like that would have sounded like I'm suffering from throat cancer, because I have a voice that like you know how everybody's got their morning voice? My morning voice drastically sounds like I have throat cancer. But for some reason, recently, I've been told that it was very attractive. And I'm wondering if people are either sick in the head or if this is a fetish where they want me to blow in their fucking ear. And I don't know how to feel about that.
Which, when paired with his moral grandstanding, makes him unbearable. He hates it when you make baseless accusations about someone, but will do it to you for the sake of a joke. He'll criticize content for being unnecessary.
That zesty kind of... You know what? I made the rule and I haven't seen the word since. All you fuckers that say you goon, you watch child porn. Anyone who says zesty, you let gay men come on your eye.
Necessary while making...
That's how you peer pressure people into stop using words. That's how you do it, gentlemen.
A 12-minute video about it. And he'll defend the body positivity movement, while at the same time making fun of someone's appearance just because there's somebody he doesn't like. If you're gonna express your views, be consistent about them. He comes off as trying to be edgy, like in the same way Hassan tries to.
America deserved 9/11.
So you can't call yourself the sexiest black YouTuber and not expect people to thirst over your morning voice. But the problem is, it's not even you. It's not like you people. It's personal life activity.
Dude, fuck it. I'm saying it.
But fails because he's also trying to be progressive. It's a mix that doesn't work. People like him solely rely on an echo chamber, a community that will never criticize him or give him
no need to be fruity. Taste the absolute ever-lovingest rainbow.
quality feedback. They feel satisfaction knowing someone with more influence than them is saying what they believe. Thanks for watching this video. Please leave comments below if you like this.
I love Rob's media. Why did he say like the video and the fucking like bar thing lit up? Is that a new thing? Did I miss the hot fix update? Did I miss the hot coffee mod? Like what was that? I just like he said like the video and the entire like dislike bar like lit up red for a second. Like what the fuck? It's been a thing. Oh well, I'm getting old. I'm withering away into nothing. And pretty soon it'll all be over. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. It does that, but not all the time. Yuck. Well, we're not done. I want to watch more. I want to learn more. I want to watch this fucker mutilate himself for the self-gratification of us all watching.
This is awesome. With the message, you ain't getting in the club.
Oh, I think this is him fucking... Ew. What the... Ew. Him as a security guard to the fucking hospital? Yeah, that'd be the way. That would be the fucking way. That would definitely be the way.
Club, pal. Emergency room, main entrance. Dr. Doolittle's bouncing. He's gatekeeping the entrance to the hospital.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Dr. Doolittle, come on, I'm sick. Let me in.
So this is a video I wasn't sure I was going to make, but after the H3 podcast episode and Jake's silent response, I just had to talk about this. Jake Doolittle is a YouTuber I've criticized before in the first episode of my series, Idiot Influencers. I went after him for his boring content, how he has nothing to the subjects he talks about, being overly sensitive, and for multiple instances of being a hypocrite. And now much of these points have been exacerbated tenfold in his latest video, Ethan Klein, Harmful or Hypochondriac. This was meant to be a hit piece on Ethan Klein, meant to raise awareness for his charity Never Stop, but it had the opposite reaction he intended, as his usually supportive fanbase turned on him, and rightfully called him out for his bad faith arguments.
Imagine, like, I just thought about this. Imagine thinking to yourself of an idea to fucking promote your charity. This is like his second time doing this. Or he has this idea in his head where he wants to promote his fucking charity, but instead of actually doing something, I don't know, beneficial, unban Genji on Twitter. Oh, fine. I'll do it. But only if he recognizes that I rule with an iron fist and not an iron lung. That's the only way. If he recognizes that I rule with an iron fist and not an iron lung, he can be unbanned. I actually meant to just time him out. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong fucking button. I just thought to myself, oops, I'll fix that later.
Jake's main criticism of Ethan stems from my running gag on the H3 podcast. Ethan thought he might have lupus, as he displayed some symptoms of it. When this turned out not to be the case, he began making jokes about his health anxiety, as any comedian would. Jake claims Ethan faked everything in the first place for sympathy donations, trying to invalidate his real-life health scare, that he was being openly vulnerable about on the show. This is just really stupid. I'm not a fan of Ethan, in fact, I'm critical of him, as seen in my IDubbbz documentary, but this is the lamest thing you can go after him for. Jake is essentially trying to gatekeep chronic illness because he thinks he has authority over that.
On June 16th, 2023, Ethan live-streamed an episode of his show, The H3 Podcast. The episode was going fine until Ethan said something unexpected.
This morning, it was going fine until Ethan started opening up, being vulnerable about his scary medical issue.
Lying.
By the way, that morning, I was legit really anxious. And that's why I brought it up, because I was like, I have to be true to myself and talk about this because it's so much on my mind.
Jake himself says he has Lyme disease and uses it as both a shield and an argument point for this video.
Officer, I meant to pit the dog, not fire the 5-7. Wait, hey, listen, dogs being in GTA is like the greatest thing for me because now when I see them, I'm just gonna kill them.
Jake is policing Ethan's health anxiety because he
NPC dogs deserve nothing but my NPC bullet.
He himself is very defensive over this topic, but instead this comes off as him being easily offended over it. His video is basically just 45 minutes of him trying to explain a joke he will never understand, and despite him being a former fanboy of H3, he doesn't seem to get many of the other running gags on the podcast. He goes after Ethan for mispronouncing medical terms, yet this is something he does all the time.
This also adds to my claim of Ethan searching his labs and not hearing the results from an actual doctor due to the mispronunciation.
Due to the mispronunciation, that is the most unprofessional way to deduct a conclusion from a situation.
So,
because you couldn't say, right, you didn't actually see a doctor.
It's insane.
That's insane.
Well, and the truth is, Jake, most of my correspondence, which I read on the show, were with my doctors. So they wrote it out to me, okay? And I think I read all of my doctor messages, or at least most of them.
I think also reading something not correctly is a condition. So
I have dyslexia.
Are you like aware of that one?
So definitely ableism.
I also find it funny how Jake goes after Ethan for his sarcasm about getting medical information off ChatGPT, when it's clear Jake got all of his info off Google. It's like he thinks he's a doctor or something. Dr. Doolittle, the world's most annoying medical professional. Overall, this video is a nitpicky mess, where he cuts out crucial information to make Ethan look bad. He purposely doesn't mention Ethan donating lots of money to fans going through medical issues, since he felt bad for those actually going through it.
So I guess that's it. I have spent 4 months gathering information
4
on
months?
Ethan and
4 months
Oh my
gathering
god!
information.
And there's so much.
No, no. I'm actually starting to itch. You mean to tell me that you had this brilliant idea to do something for your not your podcast, your shitty little fucking campaign, your shitty little fucking fundraiser, your shitty little fucking charity, and you dedicated 4 fucking months. You dedicated 4 months. And all you have to show for it is nothing. A shitty credibility and nothing. And even worse, your reputation shot by nothing more than your ineptitude to want to be first instead of being correct. Or not even being first. You just wanted people to see you, you petulant child.
Amazing.
Well, like, it's just such a self-own to say that, because every single thing he took...
It's not my Doolittle either.
Took out of context, gave it the worst bad faith, and omitted lots of shit, like calling me like a classist and then not acknowledging that I donated money to people. You know, according to you, you know all of that, and you chose not to put it in the video.
Again, there are many things to criticize Ethan for, but this is the lamest reason to go after him. You would think a RoadTuber would go after him for his fallout with Hassan Piker, but no, it's gatekeeping lupus, a disease Jake doesn't even have. This was obviously done in poor taste, and his fans didn't like that one bit. Most of the hate Jake got was from his own fanbase, but he'll tell you otherwise. He thinks it's only the H3 fans going after Jake to defend their man. Well, Jake, I haven't been an H3 fan in 4 years, so what's your excuse now? As soon as he posted the announcement, his fans were warning him not to post the full video. He ignored this and did so anyways. It got way more dislikes than likes, and most of the
Wait. No. A YouTuber with millions of followers pretended to have a chronic illness, profited off of it, and then said they made it all up. New video coming soon. Okay.
As soon as he posted the announcement, his fans were warning him not to post the full video. He ignored this and did so.
Jake, I've been watching and liking all your videos for a long time, but you are losing me and many others. I'm a gay socialist, and I'm telling you this is a problem. Ethan had genuine health concerns and wondered if it's lupus. Found out it's not. Now it's a joke amongst the H3 family. That's it. As someone who watches every pod and donated to be in on the joke, this will be your biggest miss. Unfortunately, one of the biggest problems is people calling it a joke. After interviewing 4 people with chronic lupus, they don't find it to be a joke. Oh, wow. The expert of the century over here. You fucking found a fucking group of people who thought it to not be funny, and now you're the one who's gonna solve the case. Oh, because these people don't find it funny, that means no one should find it funny. Boy, I want to hear your takes about a lot of gays who laugh at Dave Chappelle. Oh, well, these gays don't find it funny, so you shouldn't talk about it. Kill me now. It's fucking ridiculous. Your metric for all of this shit is fucking ridiculous. It's sad. It's just fucking sad. This idea in that voice, what about it? This voice is awesome. That this fucking weird metric people have in terms of wanting to bitch about things is fucking annoying.
So anyways, it got way more dislikes than...
Like, how do you have people telling you it's going to be your miss, and he did the white savior thing. He did the white savior thing. He used other people to shield as his shield.
Now, as soon as he posted the announcement, his fans were warning him not to post the full video. He ignored this.
After interviewing 4 people with chronic lupus, they don't find it to be fun. He did the thing. No, you stupid motherfucker. You never do this thing. You never do this. You never do this shit. You don't use people as your fucking shield, you child. Oh my God, you stupid fucking child. You illiterate fucking buffoon, you baboon. Oh, you fucking baboon, you fucking fool. You sicken me.
This and did so anyways. It got way more dislikes than likes, and most of the comments were very level-headed explanations for why they didn't like the video. In response, Jake began deleting comments, including one from fellow RedTuber Ryan Beard. Mr. Beard posted about it on Twitter, along with screenshots. He said,
I left the comment that I thought got deleted by him, but Either it's hidden or I can't find it on like the main fucking account. I can't find it on my side account. I can only fucking find it when I use my main account. Which probably means it's not deleted. I just couldn't find it on my other account.
From what I can see, it seems like Ethan is a hypochondriac and is using humor to cope with his hypochondria. I also suffer from hypochondria, and it would really suck to have someone make a video like this attacking me if I vented about my health anxiety on the internet. All of your criticisms that Ethan doesn't know what he's talking about are common of health anxiety. You spend hours scouring the internet for possible diagnosis and come to irrational conclusions about your health. That's why health anxiety is classified as a mental disorder. I agree with you that sometimes people can accidentally cause harm while venting about their health anxiety, but it doesn't seem like you're showing any empathy or consideration for that very real distress that health anxiety can cause. I understand that you have a history of chronic illness, but if you don't have a history of health anxiety, it's unlikely that you can truly empathize with what Ethan is going through, which I think is causing you to have very biased take on what Ethan is experiencing and assuming bad intentions, when it doesn't seem to me like Ethan has any malicious intent. In the future, I recommend trying to have a more nuanced approach when discussing people.
Is shadow banning a black person racist? What are you talking about? What do I not know about that you're bringing to the fold?
Experiencing health anxiety. Jake decided to post his video the day the podcast went on break, and when it returned, Ethan posted a teaser showing Jake's face. Jake responded, begging for this to stop. He says he's been getting death threats and had to go to the hospital over this. This is Jake trying to gain some last-minute sympathy, knowing Ethan isn't going to go easy on him. And while death threats are horrible, as Ethan points out himself on the podcast, many big creators get them. It's not an excuse for your horrible behavior, nor does it justify anything either. Plus, the video was still up. He did not feel any remorse for it. He only deleted it once Ethan had it pulled up during the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a public figure, you're gonna get psycho. I mean, has anyone here on the crew not gotten a death threat at one point?
That's my other thing too. It's like, yeah, dude, we
dime a dozen. You know what I mean? Not saying it's okay. People that do that are nuts and fuck them, but it's also like that doesn't absolve you of anything because that happened to you.
And again, I didn't even say anything. He goes, please make it stop. Oh, you know what? He saw me talking about it right now, and I said the video's still up on your channel. So maybe he thinks now he's done everything he can.
Ethan had a backup though, and he spent 3 hours totally demolishing Jake. Ethan is rightfully pissed at him, as he was attacked over his health problems. Jake also went after Ethan's mom, which really set him off.
But no, she does. I'm sure she wishes she didn't. It's been challenging for her. Jake, you scumbag loser. What would you know about it?
She had a whole health scare that was actually documented on our channel.
A little scumbag.
A few years ago.
How dare you? How dare you even talk about my mom like this?
He's nuts.
You fucking bitch.
Jake should have known this would happen. He's not some innocent little guy. Many of his videos are him shitting on other people. Now that the person he's going after fought back, he claims innocence. The same thing happened with the orange peanut drama, but now it's at a more extreme extent. Jake is a fucking loser who can't handle the small bit of hate, yet dishes it out any chance he can. Ethan has a toxic fan base, and Jake knew that, but he has his hate boner for Ethan, as he used to be a fan up until a few months ago. So why did Jake make the...
Why is that? Ew. I'm not one to really shit on backgrounds, but why do you have a grown woman like crying or screaming as your backdrop? Is this supposed to make you relatable to the online freaks who love this woman at that time period? Because it's to my understanding that ever since having children, she's cleaned up her life, which is great. Who knew that all it would take for a psychopath to change their ways was to bring children into the mix?
The video in the first place. Well, because he's bitter that Ethan never hired him. Jake was very publicly gushing about H3, and even got a chance to call into the show. Apparently, the management for the D'Amelio sisters didn't pay Jake for the photos he took of them. Ethan pitied the little boy, so he offered him $500. Jake said to keep the $500 if Ethan would look at his resume. Internally, Ethan groaned, but he said yes anyways.
Stay on the line. I'm gonna send you $500 because the D'Amelio family did it.
Stop it.
The D'Amelio family didn't pay you $500. I'm gonna pay because they're cheap fucking freaks.
It's like a Romeo and Juliet. Or their team is.
Well, yeah. So you stay on the line, okay?
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna make you whole.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If
I think it was T, the last stream. I don't know. T, were you here the last stream when you said hi and I immediately ended the stream? I feel not at all bad for that. I would actually do it again. If this was the end of the stream and you came in saying hi, I would absolutely end the stream off that high. But you know, it's not the end of the stream, so we're still here.
If you look over my resume, can you keep your $500?
Stay on the line. Are you in LA?
He did say he was subscribed.
I'm not in LA. I'm remote, but let me know that, bro. And I bet you I could kill it.
Okay, so stay on the line. I'm gonna give you 500. I'm gonna give you 500 to make you whole. And remember, D'Amelio family, Ethan pays on time.
That's right.
And also send your resume. Stay on the hold. We'll get both, okay?
Ethan never hired him because, well, there's nothing special about him. He's a talentless breadtuber who would only be able to work remotely since he doesn't live in LA. In his hit piece, Jake claims this call happened recently, but it happened in September 2021. That's 2.5 years ago, Brainiac. For years after this, Jake obsessively DM'd H3 crew members, wanting to collab or appear on the podcast again. These were mostly ignored, though AB did briefly talk to Jake. Jake offered to take photos for AB at Creator Clash, which he denied. Jake went out of his way to find AB after the fight, and later begged him to collaborate in a video.
Jake Doolittle, this is him spamming your Twitch chat.
Yeah, so you can't...
No, Unc. Nigga, oh, you got me fucked up. Nigga, oh, you got me fucked up. You know what? You know you don't. I did in like that one video I was talking about that old man say that I'm Unc now. I'll be y'all Unc. They got bitches on here, they call y'all like they internet aunties and big sisters and all that shit. Why I can't be Unc?
And delete Twitch chat messages, so I was able to look him up. Because so what he would do also is he would donate, like, so that I had, kind of more force me to respond when he would send messages. So kept saying, come on my channel.
Here's this. Jake Doolittle. Come on my channel, please. Who's this to?
This was to me.
So he's this dude. Okay, come on my channel, please. This is me reminding
you to come on my chat. What? Who the fuck does this dude think he is? Who the fuck does this dude? There are no messages being sent. There are no messages being sent in response. And he'll go what looks to be less than a week, 5 days. He'll go 5, maybe 6. Is May one of those months with 31 days? 5, 6 days. He'll be like, "Yo, this is me reminding you, come on my channel. This is me. Come on. He's in his early 20s. What the fuck? I'm my mid 20s. I'm 25. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm 20. I turned 25 this year. What the fuck? I thought you all were there for my birthday.
You need to come on my channel. Excuse me. Are you doing videos with people now?
I would never. This is weird. Bro, they're not responding to you.
Girl, did you keep him on?
Oh, now I want to delete my whole fucking video and do it all over again. I want to delete my whole video and just curse him out the whole fucking time. Fuck the ad revenue. I just want to call him out. Now that I'm seeing these DMs, bitch, you just talking into the air. You're talking into the fucking air, hoping somebody looks at your boring ass and says, "Oh, he's doing a good job." No, you suck. I thought you were like 30. Well, that's just my good skin.
Red?
I didn't accept it.
You're such a legend.
A lot of these, the crew didn't even see them until the situation.
Right. Yeah, I'm pissed. Fucking guy didn't even message me. He didn't message me. Yo. Fuck, dude. What the fuck, Jake? I thought we're boys, man.
You didn't message me.
AB reluctantly agreed and appeared in some boring ass video where they reacted to TikToks. AB doesn't mention anything about E3 in this video, and guess what? Jake refers to him as his pal.
Hi sisters, today I'm doing a video with...
Yuck. You're a grown man talking about some hi sisters. Yuck. Do you hear me? Yuck. Do you all hear me? Say it with me. I better see it from at least one of you. Yuck.
With my pal, AB.
Hello. How's it going?
You know, it's going great, man. I'm so happy to have you here. I wanted to do a video with you for a while.
I'm new to doing this whole YouTube collab type thing. That's what you call it.
Why the fuck are you... Now, no disrespect. I don't know all of these people. Isn't he like... Ethan's like audio engineer? Now, maybe this is a content creator. I don't know who this is. Like, I don't watch the H3H3 podcast. I just don't. Like, I don't even have like a witty insult for anyone who does. I just don't. Is this not like his audio engineer? Why are you collabing with him?
Sure. This is borderline stalker behavior, which Ethan calls out to a great extent.
Well, hold on. How did he find you at the hotel? That was the part I found.
Oh, yeah, no, the first creator clash, because it was a new thing, we didn't have all the security there that we should have, and so fans were finding out where we were staying and like.
Oh, look at the gaming witch! Look at the fucking gaming witch! Yeah, that's AB, aka Star Killer. You get the special medal. You did such a great job. Are you okay?
And he was one of the people that I saw there. I'm guessing he just found out that's where it was, or maybe he got a badge. Yeah,
a badge,
like a photography badge. Maybe he knew someone else. I know he knows some other YouTubers. Probably the same shit he did with us, where he said, "Oh, I'm friends with this person." Like when he reached out to me, he's like, "Oh, I believe you're gonna show the messages." But he at one point was like, "Oh, you just had on Curtis Connor, who's a friend of mine, so you need."
The disrespect in this chat, I swear. Wow, that's a big step for Elmo.
On my channel, and he just made it seem like
I love that insult.
It took Jake years to figure out these guys don't want to play with him, so he decided to go after them any way he can. He's like Syndrome from The Incredibles, though at least Syndrome almost succeeded in his plan.
I only wanted to help, and what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone. It tore me apart. But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
Jake prefixes the video by saying it's going to promote his charity, Never Stop. According to the website, it claims, Never Stop is a charity for the diagnosed, the misdiagnosed, and everything in between. Our goal is to provide financial assistance to people in long-term financial and physical crisis. And while part of me thinks it's great that Jake is trying to do good, another part of me wonders if this is just to make himself look good. I know that sounds awful to say, but hear me out. I'm not saying this charity is a fraud, but that he uses it as a shield from criticism. Oh, you think I'm horrible for making that Ethan Klein video? Well, it's for charity. I'm helping people by shaming his health anxiety. There's barely anything on the site besides a donate page, a form to apply for assistance, and merch to buy. This is the bread and butter of the site, the merch. Jake claims 10% of his profits will go to the Never Stop Fund, but why only 10%? For merch meant to...
Thank God. I hope no one does... I hope by now, because this was like 11 months ago. This video is 11 months ago. So hopefully, I think he even does admit it. in like an update. And yeah, in the past I had this be 10% because, you know, this reason, that reason, but now it's 50%. Now it's 90 goes to the fucking corporation. It's fucking AIDS are everywhere these days. AIDS is everywhere these days.
To promote charity, you would think more of it would go to that charity. And I get that there's like production costs and stuff, but it's 10%. You think it'd at least be 50%? And this merch isn't cheap either. It costs $15 to get a small ass ornament, $30 for a hat, and $65 for a simple sweatshirt. This 10% value is not mentioned at all on the website, just at the end of a few of his videos.
Also, if you feel like it, you can donate to the Never Stop Fund. 10% of all profits from the clothing brand go into the fund, so either way, you're helping people out.
There's not much else on the site either. Not even any proof that this money has been given to those in need. There's no photos or any confirmation that I can find. But if there is any, please let me know. I'm not completely dismissing that notion. A post on Reddit also mentions Jake pressuring fans on a live stream to buy $50 worth of merchandise for a chance to get a refund and free order.
This dude sucks. This dude is collectively the worst fucking person. I mean, the worst type of person. You are using social media the funniest, dumbest way possible to no one's benefit but your own. You want to be viewed as this omnipotent being who comes in and saves the fucking day and helps you out and all this shit. But you're just fucking bitching for $1. You're bitching to be seen. You're bitching hoping someone cares about whatever the fuck it is you deem necessary to care about.
The next person to place a Never Stop order under $50, I'll refund it. As long as it's under $50, the next person to place an order on Never Stop, I will refund it. Don't miss out.
I could legitimately scam this fucking charity blind, and it would be easy. You know how in like movies they got the guy who like spots the motherfucker who's easy to like pick on and all this shit. I could run this motherfucker ragged and it wouldn't be hard. I can already tell by that fucking website it's not properly maintained. Like, I can already tell. It reeks. It fucking reeks of not well managed at all. And it's just yuck. But I have to remember that it is illegal to do such things. And if I were to participate, I could go to jail, especially since I am on a live stream admitting that I could do it. I will not do it because that is against the law. And much like Tom Dubois, I am afraid of going to jail and getting anally raped.
Okay. This to me is also pretty sketchy. The post claims, to be clear, this has nothing to do with the merch not being tax deductible. That is normal. For one is making a purchase opposed to a donation. Usually charities would calculate any costs, like administration, production, and transaction fees, before turning profit. Thus being able to say 100% of the profits go to charity. Now
whoa, that was a good pick. My fucking goodness.
I give Jake the benefit of the doubt and say nothing here is malicious. He's definitely not experienced at doing charities, and is making loads of mistakes. I legitimately hope he fixes this and is more open with the changes.
Wait a minute. How the fuck does he have Charles Woodson? Is there a Charles Woodson card I'm not aware of in this game that's not the fucking legend? Because how the fuck did he get that card? That card's not supposed to be available for like 1 more week.
It still rubs me the wrong way that he's using charity as an excuse to cause needless drama. It makes it seem like an ego boost, meant to make his reputation stronger. This is the case for many breadtubers, who try to present themselves as wholesome, quirky people who stick up for others. In reality, many of them are vindictive, spiteful people who will backstab their friends for internet clout.
Well, if anybody's profiting off lupus, it sure ain't me, buddy.
Well, it was dropped when ad revenue was the highest.
True.
December.
And also, again, as subs go up, people mentioned that he does have a merch thing that has the same name as his charity, Keep Going, whatever, and he doesn't disclose it upright. I don't know if he disclosed it anywhere. He says it's for awareness, but of the merch, he donates only 10%.
What?
And it has the name of the nonprofit charity on it.
That's very
I think a lot of people that go to that probably assume that their purchase is going towards the charity.
Right.
So my boy is getting some guacamole out of this lupus scandal. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
I would call that a false
Allegedly. We like to allege things here, don't we?
Oh, yes.
I don't imagine I'll make another video on this guy unless something else big happens. In fact, I wasn't even going to make this video until the 18th.
Well, buddy, you got ammunition for days now, and I hope you have so much fun with it. I hope everyone makes all the content in the world. And you know what I fear? You know what I fear about this guy? Is that he's going to see all of this shit, and he's going to think to himself, wow, all of this is good. It's going to get people to focus on my charity now. And I'll be able to get people to donate and see my charity. And it'll be awesome. And they'll be on my side forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And it'll be a fucking waste of time. He will not act. He strikes me as somebody who will actually fucking sit there and turn his negative and flip it into what he thinks might be a positive, but it won't be. It'll just be a fat guy hoping no one notices he's fat. The problem is he's fat, and we all see it. We all see his bulging gut. We all see his issues health-wise. It's not normal. It's not sanctified. It's gross. And honestly, unwarranted. And once again, I'm correct in hating white saviors because it's hating white saviors is like a glorious pastime. Because you'll never go wrong and get anything wrong with hating a white savior. Oh God, Brett fucking made a. I'm glued to this now. I'm glued to how terminal this could end up being. Hold on. Brett, why is my YouTube not loading? Fuck you. Fuck you. Load my shit. Channel. Oh my God. This fucking channel is going to hit 100,000 subscribers either tonight or tomorrow night. But she's fucking put the thing up an hour ago. Hi guys. I can't do that fucking voice. Hi guys, I'm so happy you're here and so grateful. I couldn't be more excited and hopeful about this next chapter. And I'm honored that you all have followed me here. There are a lot of changes and developments in the store, and I'll update you as soon as I can. For now, thank you for subscribing. Please let me know on the comments or in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see on this channel. The world is our oyster. Eek. I don't know why I said that. I am ungodly happy for this woman. I hope to God she does not fucking stomach through what is the Quartering's obsessive behavior of trying to have a bunch of people on his platform because he wants to be the next up-and-coming individual who strikes the chord in media. He's got some interesting choices behind him in terms of all of that. But do you fuckers remember the guy who got on camera was like, Moana's demonic, here's why, and then really gave us no explanation? I didn't know this became a trend. I didn't know this was the way to like get into the algorithm on all these different platforms. To when a Disney movie comes out, you gotta fucking sit here and be holding yourself to stomach the existence that other people live on this earth and they say mundane shit. And personally, I have great umbrage with the fact that I still have not seen Moana. But I plan to. I plan to see Moana. Why? Fuck, because I had ill-advised expectations of the first movie and ended up enjoying it. And fuck, I want to watch second movie. But the more I see all these people talk bad about it, the more I just get more excited to go see it. Because I struggle to understand if these fuckers even know what they're talking about in terms of entertainment. And so, with that being said,
remember, there's always another way. Even if you have to get lost to find it. Good luck, Moana.
A lot of us expect.
Clearly, that was a scene in a movie, and we gotta have this fucking cinematic fucking music in the background. Do 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 do. I don't know why. There's no reason to have that. Do 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 do. You're not explaining the fucking end of the world. You're just fucking having a fucking moment where you're explaining shit. Demonic, yet they commit sins out of the ass every day without forgiveness. But when I say it, I'm wrong. I'm glad you said it, so I don't have to.
especially who are in Christianity, have a tendency to say, I want to stop generational curses, yet we're inviting our children or allowing our children or supporting our children to watch movies that highly exalt ancestral worship, following the ways of your ancestors, therefore producing generational and continuing on with generational curses. No matter how you see Moana, it is painted as an image of light, when in reality it's actual darkness. And we're allowing our children, especially little girls, because I truly believe Moana is some sort of high priest. I believe that.
I'm sorry, my brain broke for a second. You think Moana is what? You think Moana is what, baby?
Because I truly believe Moana is some sort of high priest. I believe that Disney is just painting her out to be some sort of a spiritual leadership, but in reality, Moana is a high priest, and we're teaching our little girls that it's okay to be witches. Now,
or maybe, and I'm just spitballing here because I don't have children, it's teaching your fucking little child to, believe in themselves and always, do your best. And, the way of tradition is normal, but you can go your own way and you can be confident in yourself. All the shit in the fucking movie. I'm not spoiling the movie. Please go ahead, do it. Spoiling movies has never stopped me from going to watch them. Did you think I didn't know when I went to go watch that fucking movie 5 times that all the Spider-Men were going to show up? Well, I knew. Why? Because the internet leaked shit. And guess what? I still went to go watch it. Still was the best movie of the year. Because how can you go wrong with a little bit of Spider-Man?
I also want to say this to those of you who have prophetic children and you're wanting your child.
Prophetic children? Listen, I don't mean to sound like a dick. Your children are fucking retarded. Your children at current standing, at best, are barely getting by in elementary school, and you just clean their piss stains out of their bed sheets. They're not really prophetic. Moana becomes a damn demigod like Maui. Oh, it's good for her. What can I say? Yeah, well, does the crab come back? Put it to you like this. Does the crab come back? Yes or no? If the crab doesn't come back, I don't think I could watch this movie.
To grow more in the voice of the Lord. Let's say they are a prophet, truly they were born a prophet, yet we're allowing our children to watch movies like this, interfering with the voice of the Lord in their life, because at the end of the day, Moana is going to have an influence on the way that they hear and see God, because we decide to promote rebellion. Going your own way and not the way of the Lord Jesus Christ is rebellion.
Correct me if I just so happen to be wrong, but Moana 1 was not about following Christianity, and the Moana character said, fuck you, I'm gonna go worship Satan now. And she meets up with Tattooed Rock, and they just go around killing crabs, fucking water, and saying, what can I say except you're welcome? That's not what occurs in that movie, like next to at all. Like, none of this is what happens in the first movie. You missed that part? Oh, fuck. I guess I did. I miss that part. Fuck, that's crazy.
I pray that somebody hears me today to watch the full video.
Oh, God, there's a full video. I didn't know this. Oh, Bookie, I didn't know you had a full video, Bookie. But you posted this on TikTok and it went viral, and a bunch of people just looked at you and was like, oh, we got us another one, folks. But she's currently responding to all of the backlash on a social media. And you can imagine it's not going the way she thought, because she is clearly a stupid individual who thought to herself, yeah, people will agree with me because I'm saying the right things, and the right things will never be chastised in the way of the Lord. But oh, yes, they can, and they will.
So I think the real reason why a lot of people are upset at me for coming after Moana is because Moana has been...
With this fucking gay-ass cinematic music, you're not saying anything of sorrow, substance. You're not saying anything, quote, unquote, prophetic. You are talking. And you are ignorant to other people's cultures, and you are ignorant to the fact that Disney will make money off of creating content surrounding people's cultures. Oops. Did I bury the lead so fast that it ended up making you all sick and want to... That's good. That was my fucking intent.
Been a lot of y'all's child's babysitters and teaching your children in areas where you should have been stepping in to teach them. And I'm not saying that to be harsh. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying...
You are saying that to judge people, which I believe somewhere in that Bible is what you're not supposed to do. So good luck in hell. Can't wait to visit you there. I'm coming soon, Bookie. I'm coming to hell with you, Bookie. And when I get there, you better have my fucking caramel macchiato. I can't believe Leon promotes witchcraft. Bro, I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you birds. Living my best life. I wouldn't know. An ad was in my way. And you know what's crazy? You fucking sat, not you, but you sat there and you tried to make this gimp about Moana while using an AI image of the fucking movie.
Saying that because it is the truth. It's the reality of the truth that the Bible gives us a command, not a suggestion, but as parents, a command to train up a child in the way that they should go. So when they are older, they will not depart. Now, hear me out. That is not their own way. That is in the way of the Lord Jesus Christ. Remember, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man gets to God except through me. And as a matter of fact, he says, anybody who goes another way...
Dylan, I saw that, and I'm drastically going to sit here and hold y'all hand. Y'all are blowing that way out of proportion. That man is free and clear to put a profile picture up of some fan art. It's free and fucking clear to be done. If you mad about that, you need some weed.
Are thieves and robbers. And I also want to address the Christians who don't believe in generational curses. If you see this right here and you want to see the full video.
Oh, so you're promoting your channel. You think it's gonna be a driving force towards your channel. Oh, you're making that as a driving force of your channel. You think if you talk about this is gonna net you a positive. Bookie, no. Bookie, no. This isn't gonna help you. No, Bookie, no. Bookie, no. Boogie, no, Boogie. Boogie, no. You stupid bitch. Oh, I can't stand you, stupid bitch. You sicking me with your stupid bitch activity. You sicking me with your little stupid bitch activity, you stupid bitch. I hate you. Oh, I can't wait for us to go to hell together. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna go to hell together. It's gonna be awesome. I guess I could fucking stop my train of flow to fucking talk about whatever this is you got running through your mind about this fucking Dan voice actor, because I'm pretty certain somebody fucking made a YouTube video about it. Oh wait, I should probably try to win this fucking football game before doing that so that I could, oh my God, what a dickball. What they do. So look, Cliff Notes, because I didn't stay on Twitter for this. Somebody made fan art turning the characters black, and of course that hit the right sector of the internet to start complaining about that. And the voice actor, at least the dubbed voice actor, I think the male, saw all the backlash and made that his profile picture. And that's it. I'm sorry. It may seem drastically boring to you, or maybe you're employed so you don't care, which is supposed to be the correct reaction. But yeah, that's what happened. That's the bare bones of what I know. Maybe there's more there that I'm missing. Maybe I didn't get like the memo on how this is supposed to actually go. Why would do that? Do what? Who do you think's in the wrong here? Who do you think's in the wrong here? It's just a drawing. Yep. That's how I feel. That's how I felt seeing that for just a brief moment in time. Oh, no. I gotta fucking hurry. I gotta win this game. Then I'm gonna show y'all what I find. Hi, Chick Tries! Oh, my lovable little human Chick Tries. The woman who refuses to get in the kitchen with me and play Overcooked. But it's not her fault. She doesn't have a Nintendo Switch. She doesn't know how to get her hands dirty and mingle with the common folk such as I. But, Gaming Wedge, I hope you had... I'm almost certain you were fucking streaming. I got my baguette sandwich. Oh, well, that's nice. It's no bacon, lettuce, and tomato. But, you know, at least it's a baguette. British cigarette. The voice actor making it his profile pic is a bit of funny troll, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a funny troll until you realize he fucking ran from Twitter. I have a Switch. You have a Switch! Buy Overcooked on the Switch! I have Overcooked on the Nintendo Switch. I told you this. I don't think you cared to listen to me because you hate me. Why did you say my name, peasant? Did I say your name? If I did, it really wasn't meant for you to like speak up. My bad. Apologies. I know you're doing your witchcraft over there. Oh, that's probably what it was. I probably said witch, and you might have thought I meant to call for you, but you know better than to think that I would ever call your name, you demon. I would never. I gotta win this game, and I'm winning. It's 24 to fucking 21. I scored a touchdown. I'm doing amazing. Which one? I have Overcooked 2. All you can eat. If you have that one, we're gonna fucking set this up for the 9s. You, me, heckin' Peachy. We are going to get into the kitchen. I'll look it up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's literally this one. Hold on. I have to leave my perfect My Sims world. I have to leave my perfect My Sims world. I'm actually playing Ark and waiting for castle parts to build. Oh, so you just suck. It's this one. It's that one right there. It's right there. It's Overcooked 2. I gotta buy it. I don't have it on the Switch. What Overcooked do you have? What Overcooked do you fucking have, woman? Jesus. Criminy Krinkleheimer Smith. I like saying that now. I don't know why. I have 1 and 2 on the PC. Oh, you have... what the fuck? I didn't know they were on the PC. I would hate playing that fucking game. That game seems like it would not be favorable on the PC. You know, I think yesterday, was it you, Heckin? That was in there. It was like, I wonder how Marvel's Rivals plays on the PC. That's a game where you think, all right, that could work on the PC. A game like Overcooked, I would be screaming and kicking trying to make that shit work on the fucking PC. I would be kicking and screaming incoherently to get that shit to work on the fucking PC. Plug in a controller. I mean, she did say she has a controller, so yeah. But you know how those WASD users are. They don't care. They'll always dedicate time to their fucking keyboards. Have you seen the new GTA 6 parody game? If you're talking about that Japanese game, yes. It looks like it could be fun. I'm seeing the usual suspects say, oh my God, woke GTA versus anti-woke GTA, and I'm not going to dedicate any of those things. Ah, fuck it. Yes, I am. Ah, fuck it. Let me pull it up. Also, let me keep an eye on the fucking Daily Wire's great idea. All right, they're still bleeding subs. They're losing. They've now lost up to about 40,000 subs since they announced this shit. Ooh. I grew up on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. What a loser! Real gamers grew up on the weird PC games that were all janky as fuck, and they were basically point and clicks. The GameCube, the PSP, any Nintendo handheld product, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360. Real game. You're not a real gamer. You're a fucking tourist. There's only one fucker who I know for certain that has actually fucking done something useless. Oh, I like how I fucking typed in his name, and this is what pops up. Guess which developer finished their game and it turned out good. That's tough. That's fucking tough.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
My cat says hi. Listen, cut the head off, cut the tail off, skin it, deep fry it, coat it in my original orange chicken sauce, and serve it up with some jasmine rice. But I hope your cat is actually doing well. And you know what's crazy? You sent that fucking notification. You sent that fucking membership thing. You forgot that my thing for that is they're eating the pets. They're eating the cats. So that makes that 10 times better that you wanted to fucking notify that you've been a member for the length of time it takes for a baby to be fucking born. And you leave the message for you with your cat in it. I love it. I love it. You know what's crazy, Heckin? I never had a Wii U. I never had a fucking Wii U, but I love the fact that I've seen this. Mark Kern has StarCraft, Diablo 2, World of Warcraft under his belt, regardless of his weird Ember 8 project. There's a title. Those titles are giants in gaming history. It's 2024. Yep. It didn't look good. Yeah. Tough choice. Which way, Western gamer? I saw this tweet. Groaned. Oh, wait, look at this. I'd have to say both. I think GTA will have an incredible tech and more simulation and $2 billion of content behind it. The one on the right is an anime GTA with waifus and RPGs, paranormal elements like it's hunting chaos, and that's something I'm hugely excited about. I'm going to plug my fucking ears. You know what's crazy? When this game drops, I don't care when. I'm going to make sure I have I'm going to have all the free time in the world, PTO, all of that. And I'm just going to play this game. And as I play it, there's going to be all these people who are going to fucking come in and be like, oh, but did you hear about this? And did you hear about that? Did you hear about this? And did you hear about that? And I'm not going to give a fuck because I'm going to be playing GTA 6. I hope this game is good too. I hope every game that comes out is good and motherfuckers have something to play. But all this fucking groaning, I'm not going to invest in it. It's like what I did with Spider-Man. All you fuckers that got mad at a deaf girl mission, I hope you had fun. I hope you were enjoying that, and I hope you had a time of your life. I was being a web slinger. I was being a superhero in New York City, stopping crime and saving New York City from becoming a fucking venomous hellhole. But what was that? Oh, the dad. Yeah, the dad community is fucking cooked, bro. This is disappointing. I hope the actual fandom is better than this and does everything they can to mend things. But regardless, the DDD fandom has been invaded by a ton of racists and is fucking up their reputation already. If Japan has a problem with it, then maybe we should listen. Japan's problem with it stems from a complete misunderstanding of what racism is and assumptions on the intentions of black artists. This doesn't apply to all Japanese people, of course, but it's a huge theme I see from discussions I had today. As an anime waifu, where's my internet representation? You don't deserve any. What happened? Okay, what happened? We're gonna get our cliff notes. A 16-year-old did Dan fan art of Black Okarun and Momo and got a huge wave of harassment. The English voice actor saw it and decided to make the profile picture his profile in support. Then he got harassed by so many racists and left Twitter. And you know what's crazy? Can I find the art? Am I able to find the art? It shouldn't be hard to find. Oh, great. Guess who left their fucking opinion on it? Now I'm going to read this and I'm going to show you the art. This is what started the art wars. Dan's, Momo, and Okarun. 83 million views for this race swap. Cheers from the wokies. The English voice actor for Okarun switched this to their profile picture and was blasted. 23 million views. Funny because he says only black actors should voice black characters, but it's okay if he does it the other way. Meanwhile, the same wokies will dox, threaten, tar, feather, and keyhole Japanese artists for going one shade lighter or putting dark characters too far into sunlight. They've had enough of the double standard. Japanese artists and fans are finally fighting back, calling out DEI stuff and more. I want you to understand something about what I'm about to show you. This is not DEI. This is not a double standard. This is not woke indoctrination. It is fan art that everyone is well within their right to make. You can make those motherfuckers Mexican. It's fan art. I remember trying to give a fuck about this subject, but then I realized I don't care as much. I just don't. Unless it's something that could greatly fucking offend me, my stance is gonna be when Hollywood does it, it's a fucking fictional thing. Go ahead and make these motherfuckers Mexican for all I care. It's fan art. This is not an official being. It's not. And he's sitting here talking about how wokies will dox and threaten and tar. He's ignoring all the fucking context of all the people sending harassment to a fucking 16-year-old. You're condoning sending harassment to a 16-year-old by claiming it's Japanese artists and fans finally fighting back. And it's all over this. Japan has a chance to stop DEI from infecting their works further. They need to fight back. From fan art of motherfuckers in America. You can stop DEI by stopping people from doing fan art. Fan art? This isn't official. This isn't something that's going to be in the next chapter or in the next episode. What the fuck? Oh, this didn't even happen yet. This was posted in November. We're in December. We're about to be midway through December. Hello? Who the fuck thought that this was a great idea? To fucking send hate to a 16-year-old over fan art. And these same people who are like, oh, you get mad when black people get upset about turning shit to white and all this shit. I just don't care about this. Fuck. Wait a minute, fucking racist. Go fuck yourself. Fan art, bro. Fan art. Fan art, bro. A motherfucker can't do anything with fan art. These niggas can't talk no more shit about people being sensitive about anything. Right. Right. I fixed Miracle. Good. You know what I'm seeing? You know what I see when I see White Miracle? A fan art. You know what I see when I see white, I'm guessing, Encanto characters? Fan art. Fan art. You know how this says, if you think this is okay, then so is this? Yes, I agree. And I do not know the inner workings of this 16-year-old, nor do I fucking care. Is this what unemployed people do? Y plus E plus S equals, I don't have a problem with this. Evil couldn't create things, so they what? So they steal, and this is blackwashing. If this fan art bothers you, you're the problem, not the artist. By the way, love the art. Had to give her a follow. I hope this motherfucker is not in the brunt of facing, or I hope this fucker doesn't put out no statement. Oh my God, I can't deal. I truly hope there's no public state. Oh God, there's another one. Look, fan art. Now they're black, but elves or cats? I don't know. It's all fan art. Fuck my life. Oh, look, fan art. You see, while the certain subsection of the world is bitching about this, people are just making their own versions of fan art. This looks like Sims fan art, or My Sims fan art, to be more specific. They whooping my ass on TikTok as well. See, I like this person now. It's good peoples. Know how to take a fucking joke. People attacking the 16-year-old over edits keep saying, but if we started whitewashing as if it hasn't historically been a thing, whitewashing is not a new age concept that y'all claim the woke invented. What if we started whitewashing? The real question is, when did you stop? It's also true. Oh God, I saw that. Oh no. There was so much said about this. There was so much. A woman got her PhD in figuring out the politics of smells, and you could imagine the subsection of people talking about how this is how you destroy education. Huh? I thought the way you destroy education is hiring a bunch of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. Don't forget the main story. The artist that did the blackwashed art is anti-white to whip the white people, of course. See, and this is another thing. All that, people like throwing defenses for their shitty content creators when they say shitty shit with, oh, that's a troll. He's just joking. You're just joking. But then when the joke's about you, all of a sudden it's not a joke and I must care about your feelings and your ineptitudes and all that. Fuck me in the ass. I said this, but it was a response to someone saying, why make Mitsuri black if her weapon is a whip? They just try to make me look like the bad guy. Reminder, this is a 16-year-old. What is this? Oh, the fucking page doesn't exist. The post was deleted. I wonder why. Anime dub voice actor avoid being insufferable activist challenge impossible. Okay, I think this was the tweet. This is fire. Thank you, 16-year-old. Every time there's a black actor cast in a role in fantasy where the source material version is lighter skinned, someone always has something to say about it. So tiring. It doesn't affect the character whatsoever. It's okay. The reason white people in most cases shouldn't be playing POCs isn't a matter of color. It's culture. Speaking for black people, we know what a barbershop sounds like on set. Never would have made it. You're the one I held on to, and I never could have made. Wasn't that a copy pasta? I don't know. I had to take a walk. So look, clearly a hypocritical statement. I believe, and you might not agree with me on this one. I believe if you have the talent to fucking change your voice to fit a fucking character in a story, you can be a voice actor and you could voice any fucking character you want. This entire fucking tweet is negated by every fucking character under the sun that is a boy voiced by a grown adult woman. And there are several. There are several. So, you know. I drastically hate the fact that he has this tweet, because now motherfuckers are just gonna be like, oh, well, you fucking hate white people and all this shit. It's just, but I still do not condone the harassment of a fucking goddamn minor. Several, there's a lot. What the fuck do you think several means? Oh, look, fan art. Oh, look, fan art. Oh, look, fan art, fan art. I'm seeing a whole bunch of fucking fan art. I'm seeing a whole bunch of fan art. Oh, God, nudity. Oh, look, AI. Oh, look, green beans. Someone's dying. He's not letting me find any of you people. I mean, if she has Twitter Blue, I hope she's making bank all of this interaction. Is that it? Oh, fan art. All my edits are getting attention, but check this one out. It's my fave. You see, I'm so happy for this motherfucker. You're seeing all of this, and you know what you're doing? You're not running from a bunch of people who want to commit cancel culture, but they're the same ones that think cancel culture is something that only the left participates in. It's fan art. I don't know how many times I've had to say this, but it's fan art. No, if you're someone who sees this later and you comment, oh, well, what about the fan art? Oh, well, what about fan art? And I won't care. I will not bore myself to care. Oh, baby, that was a snot rocket. If anyone wants to make white Black Panther, first of all, you're going to have to work at Disney to fucking do that. A grown man ran, but the kid stayed. That's crazy. That's even worse. Wait a minute. The grown man fucking disabled his Twitter, but the 16-year-old is the one thriving? Oh, you bitch. You little bitch. You little bitch. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. And he doesn't make himself look good fucking bowing out on Twitter. Still, great voice actor. I do enjoy the dub of daddy, 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 daddy. Motherfucker said, dog, you a racist. And you know, got a racist sentiment to it. Look out, your racism is showing. Be more like AJ Beckles and try to pathetically hide it instead of pathetically showing it. Yeah. How the fuck have I been streaming for 2 hours and I'm not done? I just deviated to talk about fuckers in their the anime, in their anime love. You want to listen to the Dan opening since we basically said fuck the copyright? I mean, we did basically say fuck the copyright. There's no reason for us to continue this trend any further. We've fucking reached nirvana in levels in which we could only hope to dream of. And the dreams are living well in our minds, boys. Hold on, I need to find something before I continue going, because I feel like there's someone who's done it. Oh no, not you. Yuck, you're gross. Who's that one motherfucker we were watching in terms of Mudahar and his fucking opinions? Is his name like Rev or some shit? Oh, and they're saying he was caught lying. Oh, God. Oh, found it. But I don't know if this motherfucker has it. Or if he did a video on it. Cloud Chaser called out by copycat VTuber. This is why normal people hate woke activists. This is true. Woke journalists going mask off. This is from a month ago, so this wouldn't be it. Damn it, where? Is this it?
Hey, what's up?
Shut up! Sweet Baby just killed another game. Woke designer attacks games. It's over. Mugar is hypocritical. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Why did you make a fucking video? I would have loved your fucking opinion, Rev. So how's the GTA Online DLC? It's basic. It's basic. I did like one like mini heist and it was fun. Apparently there's one where you could attack a plane, which I guess motherfuckers drastically need help with. All right, since there's nothing more to say about this other than it's fucking fan art, you people need to get over yourselves. Fucking intro. This is the kind of intro song you download to your playlist. I mean, sure, that's true. That is. But you know what else? If they crying about fan art, oh boy, cosplay is gonna be next. Cosplay is always gonna be the thing. Oh no. Speaking of, they already cry about cosplay. They cry about cosplay in weird ways. I think wasn't there like a black convention a couple years ago where a white person won, and based on the fucking costume they deserved to win as opposed to all these other things? I think there was like one that was like had like mechanic arms, but that one didn't win, which I thought was a crime, but that wasn't based off of skin color. That was based off of what I personally thought should have won. But also, here's the thumbnail for the video, in case anyone was fucking DreamCon. I don't think that was at DreamCon. I think that was before DreamCon even existed. Look, Janet, you're in the thumbnail. You're in the thumbnail, Janet. Aren't you happy with yourself? Why is he gooning over your head? That's a skill set, baby. That's a skill set. You don't have that because you're Irish or British, whichever one you are. Would you all like to know what is now the topic of conversation for every, and I do mean every goddamn dating podcast, and it's going to be the thing that carries all of these people into the rest of the year? Where did you get Irish from? You're not Irish? I assume based on how you sound. Actually, you know what? Before that, we're going brain rot. We're going brain rot. We're going back to the anti-woke thing. We're going to the we're continuing the anti-woke trend because I'm bored. Hold on. Remember how people fixated on not characters, but real life people because they put it in their minds that they're so based and cool because I guess they just stood around and didn't really put out no statements of any kind? Well, now one of those people that a lot of individuals just randomly sided with for no reason other than it was great in terms of a political message. Well, now they've spoken out and it doesn't seem to be good for the people who just believed in her because of random shit online that they made up.
It's undeniable that Caitlin Clark single-handedly made the WNBA a relevant topic of discussion. She boosted the ratings. She boosted the numbers for the WNBA. And not by much. In fact, when you do look at the numbers and the broadcast value for the WNBA, most people attribute half of that value specifically to Caitlin Clark, who has... As
they should, because she drew the most fucking attention, and people don't agree with this, but too fucking bad. Angel Reese also drew that level of bump, not as major, but she plays a part whether you like it or not.
unprecedented rookie season in the WNBA. But we saw continuously from other members of the WNBA, from the mainstream media, she was constantly attacked. Half of that was probably because she was more popular and better than they were. And the other half, just be frank, it's because she's white. That's the problem. That's why so many WNBA players were mad, because a white girl comes in and all of a sudden gets so much attention. Well, it's because it's the way she plays. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's white. It has everything to do with her play style. Nevertheless, we did see Time Magazine named Caitlin Clark as their Athlete of the Year. And I think when you take a lot of things into consideration, it's pretty deserving, considering what she did specifically for the WNBA. What's unfortunate in this entire scenario is a little bit of what Caitlin Clark said during this interview with Time. Because for the past year plus, really the past 2 years, she's been attacked relentlessly by the woke members of the mainstream media, by woke black athletes in the WNBA. They've been slamming her consistently, and now apparently she's ready to bend the knee.
She's been getting dogpiled. She never said a word about any of this. She just bawled the fuck out. And now she's bending the knee because how dare she fucking speak her mind on the entire subject? Or, even worse, how dare she speak her mind in a way that is not beneficial to my view of her? I view her as great person who, you know, was a great representative to fighting back amongst all of this wokeness in the mainstream sports media. And now that she has, quote unquote, bent the knee, we now have significant problem.
Caitlin Clark bends knee to the woke mob, says white people have privilege. WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark was sensibly picked as Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, but despite her amazing success, Clark still feels the need to bend her knee to the league's woke racial agenda and cite her privilege as a white person. In its December 10th article, Time explained that Clark is cognizant of the racial underpinnings of her stardom. I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of the players in the league, they've been really good, have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible. I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can help.
What's the problem here? I do tend to have a hard time spotting issues. What's the issue here? What's our metric and our problem with this? I'm not seeing it.
Elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. And even in the article, they basically say, you know, even though these women did come before, it's obvious that race played a part in why Caitlin Clark is so popular. This is ridiculous. This is bullshit. The need for her to go out there and say this. Because you know what, Caitlin? It's not going to stop them from hating you. It's not.
That's wonderful. She's not going to see you say this. She's going to look within herself and she's going to come out with her own fucking opinions. And guess what? You're right. It's not really going to calm a bunch of people down. It's really not going to stop the hard hitting of being in your fucking sport. But hey, these are your thoughts. This is how you operate. Can't shame, can't hate. All I could do is still watch the WNBA because, let's be honest, I need more sports to watch.
Not gonna stop the black women out there who are jealous of your success from fucking despising you. You don't need to say any of that shit. And I'm never one of those people that said, oh, Caitlin Clark's probably secretly based, but no. She's like a 23-year-old girl. I expect her to have the political leanings of probably most 23-year-old girls.
Okay, so why are you gut guarding for this motherfucker? You don't need to do that. If you're gonna fucking sit here and be like, oh, well, you're gonna fucking, you know, well, I wouldn't really, one of these people that was really with her because of anything. Well, she's never said anything for you to really be on her side in terms of politicalness. She's just stood there and caught the ire of a bunch of people, both praise and criticism. And people were like, oh, well, this is my new thing to support here.
Okay, but the need to sit there and bend the knee and pretend like maybe that will stop them from criticizing you, it won't. These people are going to fucking hate you regardless. You are the sole reason people are paying attention to the WNBA right now. There is no argument surrounding that. There is no counter argument whatsoever. It's easily findable when you look at these numbers, when you look at the ratings for Caitlin Clark games versus all other games in the WNBA. Have there been great players that came before you? Of course there were. But no one's paid attention to the WNBA at this level in history. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Megyn Kelly said this. Look at this. She's on the knee, all but apologized for being white and getting attention. This self-flagellation. Now, oh, please pay attention to the black players who are really the ones you want to celebrate. Condescending, fake, transparent, and sad. There's no doubt that Caitlin Clark single-handedly made the WNBA relevant, but now she's down on her knees, hoping that the black players will stop trying to hurt her, that they'll stop trying to...
Why is this I hope now that I've said this, the niggas will leave me alone. Why can't people just have, oh, I don't know, their own thought about it? Why is it always, oh, well, you're gonna bend the knee. I get Colin Kaepernick was influential in this phrase, but Jesus, it ain't that deep. It'll never really be that deep.
To attack her, that they'll stop trying to tear her down at each every opportunity. I don't think that's going to stop any of the hate you get from these jealous, petty, bitter women that are mad that you're white and successful. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below.
Next season, she's going to get this shit. She's going to get shat on. She's going to get like a hard hit foul, and motherfuckers are going to clip that and be like, you did all that bending the knee, and they still hate you. And these motherfuckers are on the other team, so they're not really going to like you anyway. As long as your fucking teammates defend you and your coaches defend you, I would make the argument that we should be good here. But we probably won't be because boy fucking howdy. All right. Now, off of deviation. Would you like to know the current trend that's going to be the topic of discussion for every dating podcast, probably until Valentine's Day? It's this one.
Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with.
Can you guess what about this woman has made her go viral? If you know who this is, don't say it. If you know who this is, do not say it. But could you possibly imagine to yourself, what about this woman screams, we're gonna make her go viral, and this is gonna be the topic of discussion? Food, making decent breakfast. Okay, these are good answers. Good answers. Good answers. Good answers. Good answers. These are pretty good answers, considering. You know, she's happy in cooking. That's a good answer. That is a good. I say that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Just making a guess. It's bedroom stuff. Now we're gonna motherfuckers say cream pie. We're gonna play the video. And I want you all to consider all your answers as I show you what could be the reason she's the topic of discussion.
Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
It's a woman who shakes her ass and cooks food.
This will be the last.
And that's it. And that's it. It's literally it. She's on social media, cooking food, shaking her ass. And I think her catchphrase is, cook your man some breakfast before I do. And it sent a collection of people into a fucking tizzy because obviously when you have a woman go viral for some basic shit, there will always tend to be an issue from other people. The only good thing that has come out of this for me is now my algorithm has shown me a bunch of women, fine as fuck, making random food. And that's all I needed. That's all I fucking desired. I was like, all right, my whole algorithm now on TikTok is fine ass women shaking and cooking. I'm living life. And of course, you got the motherfuckers with girlfriends all mad because why the fuck you watching Cooking with Kaya? Fuck, because she know how to cook and all this shit. Love a story with a happy ending for you anyway. I mean, fuck, who you thought this was gonna be a happy ending for?
Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
So why is the internet
I told y'all. All she do is shake ass. That's literally all she fucking does. And it works. She's gone viral.
Obsessed with Cooking with Kaya? Because she's the whole package.
No, she's not. No, buddy. Hold on, buddy.
Killer recipes, a relatable vibe.
It's not killer recipes. They're like basic food. I ain't gonna lie, there are women who are making way better food than her. But she got the vibe going, and now everybody's boosting their fucking morale and their content on TikTok.
And food that makes you want to run to your kitchen. If you haven't binged her videos yet.
I heard Caillou. I ain't gonna lie, Cooking with Caillou, crazy. Imagine pulling up a cancer patient, Cooking with Caillou, and you shake his fucking IV bag. But man, fucking imagine with a straight face You can't do it because you're gonna fucking laugh, you fucking evil doers. Imagine a motherfucker cooking with Caillou and he's on his deathbed and you shake the fucking IV bag. Oh my God. But I will not. Oh God. And I have, okay. Do we choose to stomach any form of red pill content, or do we just all agree that this is something fun? And you know what? I know what the option is.
What's another video? Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed. All right, so the internet's found another thing to be upset about. Of course, here we're talking about cooking with Kaya. That's the young lady you see there on screen, and the young guys love it, man. I had a few people send this to me, and this reminded me of another video, because who would have thought in 2024 that if you're a woman, whether you're cooking for your man, your husband, and that last video I reacted to, because this reminds me, right, because the thing she does is that she shows the plate, and then she does the dance. It reminds me of another video of a wife who was also doing the same thing. Who would have thought that's all you needed to do today?
Hold on. I hope you're not talking about that one lady who went stupid. That lady went stupid viral for just cooking food for a whole family from scratch. I hope you're not talking about her. Because those are two different fucking things. Please tell me it's because she's twerking. Oh yeah, she's twerking. But please don't tell me that woman who went viral for just cooking. Today I'm making British burritos chocolate style from scratch. Those are two different things. That shit's like sensible ASMR. This softest core of porn.
To get the attention of all men, young and old. So a lot like the wife that
Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh well, she's God damn, this motherfucker got the biscuits and the gravy back there.
I covered in the past, who bring the plate to the camera and then she'll have it in front of the camera and you feel like she's handing you the food. I was like,
nah, I don't feel like she's handing me shit because I don't have that. I make my own fucking food. Hello? Like, what excuse me?
It was crazy that those videos were getting the type of attention they do, but I guess that's what happens when you have people who are set on going one way, right? I guess that's what happens when you have a society of women who majority of them want to be boss babes. They don't want to be.
Huh? I'm not getting what? Leon got stun locked? Hey, bruh. I saw that. Yeah. You'll have that one day, Leon? Of course I will. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. And unlike you people who consume red pillars who just hate women all fucking day, I consume podcasts from people who are married. Because who are you gonna fucking listen to? The 401k motherfucker who has a successful business, or the crack addict who failed and now he's homeless? Pick one. Choose wisely.
In the kitchen is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. They don't like that coffee.
What's the dude talking about? He's gonna go on this diatribe about how society, or at least women in society, have wanted to become more boss babes and they don't want to serve anybody. Like that's the diatribe he's gonna go on, or he's already started going on.
Would not drink bean juice.
They don't drink bean juice. They don't want to go into the kitchen and cook. They're disrespected when they hear that. Then you stand out. It's rare when you actually see women doing this. They get upset. They'll say, oh, you're setting women back 50 years. But that's all that this is. She cooks. She does the dance. They are triggered over this video. Think about that.
Cooking with Kaya is just another example that y'all ain't really girls.
I really love this woman. This is like what is one of them southern drawl women. She got the voice for it and everything. I know what she's about to say is gonna usurp the bullshit he says. I just know it. I know it.
And I just love how y'all keep exposing y'allself that the girls thing ain't real. I've been saying the girls thing wasn't real for a long time, and everybody thought that I was just being mean. But now everybody's finally getting to see that I wasn't being mean. I was being honest. It's not real. Y'all are mad, and I'm going to say jealous at the fact that there's a bunch of men making videos talking about how attractive this Cooking with Kaya girl is. And she is a nice looking girl with a nice natural body. And y'all are sitting up talking about, I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. Let me sit you down and look you in your face when I tell you this. It's not for you to get the hype. It's not for you, right? If men are getting online and saying that they find her to be attractive, you questioning why they find her.
And you know what's crazy? These same women like fawn over, what's his name? As part of AMP, Duke Dennis. They fawn over him. So it ain't even women don't do this shit. Everyone does this. They find motherfuckers online who are good looking and attractive who just stand there often and they fawn over them. A naturally weird phenomena that has gone on for a long fucking time. And it will continue to go on.
Attractive is weird. These men keep telling y'all that they like natural women. They want a naturally attractive girl with
I want a 7'3" Amazonian with a
nice fit body. She fits all of that. She got a nice natural face. She got a nice natural body. Right? But y'all are so hung up and so brainwashed by these BBL outrageous proportioned bodies that you just find it so hard to believe that men could just like a natural.
And I want her to any point she get in a fight with me to just pick me up by the neck and just go to, never mind.
Fit body. Like you can't fathom that because you're so brainwashed that you think that out of proportion.
Leon, didn't we all just agree that we shouldn't be fucking sitting here talking about our sexual fantasy? Yeah, it's for you fuckers that want to fuck kids or watch kids in sexually suggestive moments. I'm fantasizing about grown adult women.
Proportioned body is what everybody want because that's what you want. That's what you think look good, right? You think all that makeup with them bust down wigs is what everybody want because that's what you like, right? You like that Jada way to look. You like that Ari look.
That's a very good point, man. Because I hate that I'm using this example, but you know they have these studies about OnlyFans models, and the OnlyFans models that are really, really popular look really average, almost attainable. And so it speaks to the fact that at the end of the day, men really aren't very drawn to the exaggerated BBLs and everything else. Terrible example. I know, terrible example. But this whole thing is kind of a really interesting phenomena. And maybe we're so far into technology and so far gone, detached from feminine women.
This is really not a phenomenon. These people have always been like this. We need to start rationalizing that the internet just gave everybody the outlook to say and do however it is they deem fit, that they think is normal. And the sad part is it's not normal.
Of all, demographics, races, ages, just to see a woman who's in the kitchen cooking a good, pleasant meal, who seems like she's also pleasant to a lot of guys.
It's and that one thing. She may seem pleasant. That hoe might beat the fuck out you. That hoe might be washed. That hoe might be used. Y'all don't know nothing about this lady. Y'all going based off of ass and food you can make. You don't want to fucking make it.
They'll sit there and watch. I'll be like, wow.
Don't get too caught up. Maybe all closets got skeletons in them. Who knows? Who knows?
Wow. It's a rare sight to see.
So you assume that that's what every man must fantasize about. No, it's not. It's not. And they keep telling y'all that. But again, because y'all
I fantasize about a muscular 7-foot bitch. Just never mind.
Still so silly and stupid that you keep mixing in what men like to sleep with, what men lust after versus what men actually like. Because you still can't separate that in 2024. You still keep defaulting to this BBL bust down Instagram baddie look.
BBL drizzy.
As being every man's dream.
BBL drizzy.
And it's not. It's your dream. You want to look like those girls. You want to be those girls. And you're projecting it onto men.
The first female content creator who really showed me that men will sit, not just women, but men will also sit there and watch a woman cook, was Nara Smith. Everybody was talking about her. Of course, you had the haters, but also you had people who were praising her. And
because she was making food from scratch. This lady was, today I'm going to be making a butter biscuits from scratch. Today I'm going to be making methamphetamine from scratch. Today I'm going to be selling my Nicaraguan drugs from scratch. This lady was doing it all from scratch. Today I'm going to show you how to make a baby from scratch.
She's on another level, right? It almost seems like it's not real. It almost seems fake. But then you're watching her do the stuff that she's doing and you're thinking to yourself, wow. And I can imagine if you're a man, because the chicks who are really upset are the chicks who have like men and they don't like the snarky comments of the...
Wait, huh? Run it back?
Because, wow. And I can imagine watching her do the stuff that she's doing and you're thinking to yourself, wow. And I can imagine if you're a man, because the chicks who are really upset are the chick.
So you're watching her content and you just think, wow. Nothing else? You don't think, I could probably make something like that. Oh, I wonder where she shops at. So maybe I could get those same products. You just think, wow, is cooking that amazing to you motherfuckers?
Chicks who have like men and they don't like the snarky comments of the cooking with Kai. I don't know. I don't know her name exactly.
Are there women out there who think making money is the only thing a man wants? Yep. Whatever you think about a collection of people, they exist. There are people who think fucking kids as grown adults is normal. So let's not play this game of, oh, well, are there people who actually live like this? Yes, there are. It's not shocking. There are women who are money hungry. There are women who only want to be nothing more than a nuisance to the motherfucker who, I guess, is blessed enough to become an ATM. There are men who are sex crazed. There are men who specify in pointless detail how much they want a light-skinned woman instead of a dark-skinned woman. Like every negative trait you could come up with about, oh, are there actual people out there that's like this? Yes, there are.
Let me see. I think it's Cooking with Kai. Yeah. Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. There we go. They don't like the, hey, you should cook for your man before I do. But you have Nara Smith who started the video off with, my husband was craving steak at 1 a.m., but we didn't have any. So I snuck into a farm and strangled a cow with my bare hands.
So look, that's not what she did, but I do love that you're participating in the joke with me.
And brought it home and slaughtered it and fed the family.
Now you killed my joke. You killed my joke.
She literally has a video titled, I kid you not, my husband wanted Coca-Cola and we didn't have any and I made it from scratch.
Strike two. You got one more time. We don't need all this. We don't need all this. We don't need the exuberant soundboard.
Not coffee here. We're not talking about coffee, and I love coffee, right? That's like, you know, a few ingredients. She showed herself making Coca-Cola from scratch. It was incredible.
Here's why Cooking with Kaya is taking the internet by storm right now, at least TikTok from what I've seen. Maybe it's just my algorithm. I don't know. But yes, okay, she's shaking a little something. The plates that she be making be looking good. And she's a beautiful young lady. But there's another element to this that I feel like is not being talked about. And it's the fact that she seems like, and again, I don't know her. I'm saying this strictly based off of the way.
How long is TikTok going to be up? To my understanding, another couple months, weeks? I don't know.
That she presents herself on social media. It seems like she's the type of girl where if you went over her crib or she came over to your crib or you took her out or whatever the case may be, right, whatever activity, she would just make the activity fun just from her like lighthearted.
I am not going to make these drastic assumptions about somebody who I don't know personally online. This motherfucker could be a rapist for all I fucking know. This motherfucker could have some layer of fucking issue that I don't know about. But because everyone knows how to pretend to be something that they're not online, you could look at a bubbly motherfucker standing there and think, oh, this is so wholesome. There's literally a family right now being investigated by their fucking local police department because people saw them online pluck a child's hand away from grabbing food, and the child flinched when the dad brought a box towards his face. I am not going to sit here and make this drastic assumption about this woman.
Personality. Like she seems kind of like playful. and she seems really like girly in a way. And yeah, we can get into the conversation about masculinity and femininity. She presents herself in a very feminine way. But the thing that people don't understand is that there's two sides to femininity, the same way there's two sides to masculinity. There's your dark feminine energy and there's your light feminine energy. And it's the same thing with masculinity. And by the way, men have feminine energy and women have masculine energy. Everybody has both. So I'm not making this a video that's exclusive to women.
He's shell-shocked, Leon. I mean, you could be shell-shocked from seeing something that you're not used to, because I guess you just expected a fucking woman to fall into your lap and just start making you food, but you're sitting there jerking it.
By the way, but I don't think people...
Who do you play on Rivals? Did you not see the character I had lined up in front of you? It's the Punisher, and the Punisher only.
Realize how rare it is in 2024 going into 2025 to witness a woman who's like in her light feminine energy by default. Because a lot of what we're seeing...
I'm sorry, what is he saying? A bunch of shit. A bunch of shit.
Now is we have women who are in their dark feminine energy. And I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying light.
Dark is not ever fucking constituted as a good thing. Unless it has something to do with dark clothing. So you are just trying to fucking callously bring up how, oh, you guys got this good feminine energy, you got this bad feminine energy. I got this good feminine energy over here, now I got this bad feminine energy over here. Just say it. Stop being a pussy. Here's what you actually need to say in regards to this subject. The reason why a lot of you bitches mad is because you see a bitch on here entertaining a bunch of men. And all she's doing is cooking, shaking ass, and smiling. She ain't even serving nobody. There are women on here who serve their husband's food and y'all get mad at that. You're bitter because you're expecting everybody to be just like you, miserable and I guess being a boss. But guess what? Everyone doesn't want to be a boss. If you want to be a boss and you want to make a lot of money, good, you should. You should make money as a fucking adult. But you need to stop expecting your life, everyone else is supposed to follow it. Thank you. Thank you. Glad I could fucking bring this to everybody's attention steadfast so easily. Glad we could all have this mutually exclusive conversation based around nothing but our own circumstances and ideas.
And dark. But we have a lot of women who are in their dark feminine energy who are saying that they need to be prompted to be or to reside in their light feminine energy. What does this mean?
It means you must make them feel safe in order for them to turn into like this soft, dainty little fucking creature while they continue to be like this buff Bagwell. And I'm sorry, a lot of people not gonna get behind on that. Some people will. Some people will absolutely get behind the idea of, all right, you gotta trust me first, and then I get to reap the benefits of you being nice to me. Because fuck, why not? Seems like a good enough trade for some people. Okay, cool. I'm not about to sit here and shame anybody who's gonna be in that core group. You wanna do that? Fine. Go do that for the best of your ability. Please go find something to satiate that quenchable thirst of seeking attention. I hope it all works out every day, all the time. But everybody's not gonna fucking jive with you on that. Do you think everyone wants to be fucking straddled by a 7-foot Amazonian? No. That ain't gonna stop me. They ain't stopping a man like me. If I see a 7-foot woman, shooting my shot, automatic. I ain't in a relationship. Ain't nothing stopping me. I'm free and clear to fucking shoot my shot at every overwhelmingly large 7-foot woman I see. Amazing is what you all is. Any really tall woman, you're amazing. You're amazing. You may be one that wants to date a 7-foot man, and you know what? I'm gonna strike out, but I'm gonna make the attempt. I'm gonna strike out by getting up to the plate and swinging and missing, not just by standing on the sideline.
Light feminine energy is when a woman is playful and she's kind.
She gonna bring out the spiked strap on? I don't know about that part. I don't know about it. I don't know about that part.
And she
is Spider-Man in the game? Yes.
Kind of has just like that light-hearted aura about her. Go look at Cooking with Kaya's videos and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. You know what's crazy? The next thing up, I don't even want to say this out loud because I don't want to wish this on nobody. the next thing that'll happen is somebody will find like a police record of this woman, like battery, armed robbery, and all this shit, and everybody will be like, she's not really nice. That's the next step. That always ends up being the next step. Like, we find out the past, and we find out, oh, cooking with Kai is cooking with cocaine. Cooking with Kai was cooking with methamphetamine. That's always the next step. And you know what? I'm excited to see that transition. I'm excited to see that part of the story. Oh my God, Black Panther!
Okay. I get where he's come from. All I'm thinking is this next generation of men, they've been starved.
Because they don't go outside, and they believe, based on people like you, that the only women exist are women who don't respect them and don't care about them. And unfortunately, those women exist, but you know what else exists? I hate to throw her under the bus. Women like Peachy. Women like Peachy exist, and they've been here the whole time. You know why you probably don't interact with them? Because your inept asses don't know how to fucking mingle and talk to women. Like, help yourselves, please. Who doesn't like Peachy? Me, because Peachy's a fucking assassin. I keep telling y'all Peachy's evil, but y'all don't believe me. You all turn against me when I bring up how evil Peachy is. Peach is a fucking evil doer, and you fuckers turn against me to praise that, and I'm conflicted in terms of who I want to be mad at for this level of indoctrination. Do I want to be mad at myself, or do I want to accept the fact that you fuckers are endowed to believing in a creature of that level of substance?
Of pleasant feminine women. They've been starved of pleasant feminine women, for sure.
I'm a part of this next generation of men, and I'm not starved for pleasant women. Would you all like to know a pleasant woman in my life right now? Like, Jesus. Where's that goddamn... I don't have it anymore. I feel like he's describing light feminine energy is a stereotypical feminine behavior, and dark is tomboy behavior. No. Tomboys are never hated. Are you out of your mind? He's describing dark feminine energy as some buff bagwell bitch who's like, I don't need no man and I don't care about a man's mental health. Don't give him an out. It's not an out that he's willingly going to take. He'll see you try to clean up his shit, and he'll drastically be like, no, what I actually mean is this. So there are no outs for him. He's well endowed where he is, and he's happy to be where he is. And, you know, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. I'm not starved. The reason why normal next generation of men are not starved by what these 30-year-olds are talking about is because we know how to think without our dicks. We know that every woman is not really going to be attracted to us, and the best thing to do is just, you know, find a woman who, you know, we could gel with, we could vibe with, we could hang with, we could kick it with, and go from there. It is not, despite what the world may want to make it, this estrogen-pilled area of, all right, time to fucking goon until a woman agrees that they should be subservient to me as a man. Sorry, but that gimmick's not really gonna carry as much weight as one would want it to. Like, I'm sorry, I know. You wanted it to be the case, you wanted it to be the circumstance, all that, blah, 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 blah. But do y'all want to know the woman in my life, or at least one of them, that is not as brain dead as y'all make them out to be? Tomboys forever. This is true. Tomboys forever. Tomboys ain't never hurt the world. Look at him. He's not in his dark feminine era. But on a real note, it's this one. Like, I've given you examples at least throughout this entire year, that in terms of all this random benign bitching about, oh, the common woman now is just gross, egotistical, and all they want is money, they don't need no man, you can find women who don't have this sentiment. You're not trying, or you've convinced yourself that the populace of women is nothing but gross, nepoleptic fuckers who just scream out they don't need no man. It's not true. It's just not true. I'm sorry. I know you all want it to be true, but that's not the case. Chris is a woman. You didn't know? I mean, I'm sorry I had to break this to you, but yeah, Chris is trans. I know you didn't know, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Without me, you wouldn't have that information. Good afternoon, Ruin Leon. Why are you so formal? God damn it. The weather is something I don't want to engage with anymore. I am no longer engaging with the weather outside. It's cold. I'm very offended. I'm English, you twat. You go from nice to just complete asshole. I love it. It's the type of feeling that makes the world go round.
For sure. Which is
what's Chris's pronouns? Nig/
why a lot of like Gen Zers.
It's twat, not twat. Oh, fuck you. I am in America. Whatever I say goes. Twat.
Which is why
a twat offer.
They're leaning more conservative, and
you gotta stop saying this too. It's not conservative to actually recognize what you want in a relationship. It's just you figuring out, hey, I want this in a relationship, and if I can't get it with this person, hopefully I could find it somewhere else.
A lot of the women that they have to deal with are just getting more liberal by the year.
When I made that video talking about that woman cooking for her husband and stuff, a lot of people like, oh, you talking about cooking with Kaya. I'm like, who the hell is cooking with Kaya? And I went to look her up, cooking with Kaya. I'm like, oh my Lord. Cooking with Kaya, oh my Lord. She find her. And this just goes to show you how simple-minded men are. All you got to cook for us and throw a little egg in there. Cook, throw a little egg. Cook.
I studied your citizenship exam. It's literally for children. Hey, guess who didn't have to? Me, a full-blooded, non-card carrying, because I don't need no identification, American. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Those are two things. That's all a man wants. Cooking and a little bit of egg. I'm looking at cooking with Kaya. Fine, beautiful.
Y'all are simple-minded, and no wonder the suicide rate continues to spike for men. Y'all don't have anyone who actually cares about you. You just want ass. You just want somebody to serve you. And you know what? Fine. Go about it. That's your life. But I need someone who actually cares about me and cares about my fucking well-being and cares about my mental. That's some random fuck who could just shake ass when I snap my fingers. While that would be the life for some, that's not the life for me. Because unfortunately, I want care. What the fuck? Moon Knight. What the hell is... Oh my God! Black Pack! The door closed! The door closed! Help! Help!
I'm like, let me go find it. I went to go look for her. She don't have one. Fellas, you can stop.
Yeah, move on to the next one. If you are looking for a specific type of fucking woman and you fucking don't find it in one you meet at a bar, one you meet at the club, one you meet at the library, I'm sorry, but your life's not over. There's women out there. There's women out there for you to find that are ready, willing, and able. And hopefully you find them. Hopefully she finds you. I'm 4 for 8. This is my worst game on Marvel's Rivals. I think people need to stop fucking infantilizing themselves into hoping that they could turn a bitch into a housewife. Give that up. Give that fucking dream up. And where's my goddamn team? Give that fucking dream up. You're never gonna fucking find it. The saying is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and that is drastically a bunch of fucking truth. Ugh. But I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some fucking Alfredo sausage, rice, and bell peppers. I will see you worthless humanoid creatures in the next one. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye.